the character written out. It's a small backstory. It's not super in depth. It just really involves the secret. Is that okay?
And we
I
are
still
audio.
haven't came up with a secret, which sucks.
Just
Like I've been thinking all day
I'm
on
gonna
it.
assume that's okay. I'm gonna send it to Aaron now.
All right, I'm back.
Oh yeah, do we
Did
need to
somebody
send
say
you
the
the
gamer word?
secrets? Not
Hey.
yet.
Not yet.
Do we need to send you the secret, or is that just something that comes later?
I mean, yeah, you can if you want. I don't need to know them.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Hey Aaron, can you come up with
But
one
if
for
you
me?
Yeah.
Please?
Sure.
Oh, this is
Here.
good.
I think I sent everything that's needed to you. I'm gonna go try and walk my dog real quick.
Okay, hurry back.
Do I not have time? Are we starting early? I guess we're not waiting on anyone, are we?
Yeah,
Right?
that's
That's
why I
true.
asked, can I give him audio?
That game, look, the league game took longer than I thought, okay?
We got done with it, 6:30.
Yeah, I had to make a character, Chunky.
I literally did it last night as I was doom scrolling through Reddit.
Okay, and I did it just now.
It takes at most like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to know how to do the stats. I was gonna put the highest number in like the good spot because I thought that's how it worked. It's too late now. I'm ready.
Okay, wow. Give me 2 seconds.
Also, no, you need to get into roll 20.
Who asked you?
No one, I'm just
I
telling
did.
you.
Hey, James, you want to
Yeah.
hop with me into the waiting room for a second so we can talk about your secret?
Yes.
Cool.
And then there were two.
Yeah.
Well, stream and whoever eventually watches this on the VOD, hello. Welcome to our Halloween one-shot. It's not really D&D. It's kind of a little homemade system that Aaron has made. But we hope that tonight will be a bunch of laughs and maybe some scares. And Noah will probably say the gamer word on more than one occasion.
Will not.
I don't trust you.
I haven't done it yet. I will not.
Yeah, you were about to say you haven't done it yet. Meanwhile, I've had to go in and edit, I think, 3 in our 14 episodes. Not to mention the cat story from earlier this year.
Not my fault the cat got in the yard.
God. Oh, God. The cat story?
I lost 12 flames there? You're kidding me. Oh, big, big. He got it back. Buddy bonus, bet.
What the fuck are you doing?
Woo! I'm built better.
What are you doing?
Woo! I'm built better. Sorry, I got distracted by the Google game.
Okay.
The Google Halloween game. Bro, I think I'm playing against like 10-year-olds because we're winning by 187 to 20. 225 to 20. My bad. We're 13 to 28. They gave up. GG's, bro. Be better.
Be better? Skill issue?
Yeah. Yeah, we're winning 338 to 28, so. Woo, big.
All right. So,
Hurry up, we're winning, bro. What do I need to hurry up for? Ooh, I lost 6? How?
what?
Google's Halloween
Hey,
game.
yo, what? Google's Halloween game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Get
guess.
clowned, losers! Like 500 plus, 630 to 28, bro. That's how we win. Sorry, I got distracted. All right, roll 20.
Yeah, I
you said?
noticed.
Yes.
Yeah, roll 20. We got the spoopy ambiance.
Oh wait, I don't hear that because
How do I join?
It.
What do you mean,
Hmm?
how do
it's,
you join?
it's the normal thing.
it's the same one.
Oh, we're doing the same one. Okay, okay.
That is not the one I need to open.
Hey, no, went this way.
Okay.
Okay.
We ready?
Yep.
No longer bright and sunny.
Unlucky.
Big sad.
We all
Try
shall
again
die.
next time.
Ghost. Ghost.
We
Ghost.
immediately lose. Oh my god, there's so many ghosts.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. October.
You can actually have.
A time of spook, delight, and most importantly, candy to every child. But in 1978, in Bakersfield, not Massachusetts, Bakersfield, Maine, we find a group of friends hefting and absolutely going at breakneck pace down Hemlock Lane because their group ran into a bit of trouble. First off, who is everybody in this group?
Hello.
All right.
Oh,
First in the
oh.
group.
So everyone in the group, we got Isaac Bloomer or Izzy.
All right. And what is Isaac dressed up as this Halloween?
Shit. A little. Yeah, a little devil. A little devil. You said 78. Do they have Walkman yet?
Nope, I don't
Damn.
believe so.
Lucky. Okay. Yeah, a little devil.
Okay. Little Red Devil blitzes
Red
down the road. Blitzes down the road in the Little Red Devil costume. Followed closely by Chunky.
We have Ashen Deardy, and he is dressed up as a one of the most popular like Saturday morning superheroes
Yo.
of the time.
I think at this time that would probably be one of the classic Marvel superheroes. I think that'd probably
What about
be like
He-Man?
He-Man's 80s, Chief.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, my bad. No, I thought
Yeah,
they already
that's
had
like
the.
85.
I thought they already had. Oh, you said TV heroes. Never mind. I thought they already had the figures and stuff in the 70s.
The figures are also 80s.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah. So you'd probably be dressing up as, maybe Spider-Man or Superman.
Oh.
Iron Man came out in 1974.
Yeah, could be Iron Man. But not the cool, sleek new Iron Man. You'd be clunky,
It'd be
old-looking one.
Clunky old
Clunky
one.
made it a cave Iron Man.
It would probably be Superman.
Okay, yeah.
Superman
And
was like the 30s, right?
and lastly, it was actually the 40s, or no, it was the 50s because their creators were exiled Jews from World War II.
That's right.
Lastly, James, who are you playing?
I'm playing as Eddie Parker.
And what is Eddie Parker dressed as?
Eddie Parker is dressed up as Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. Classic.
Good. I love it. A good 40 years back, but you know what? He's calling his shots. I love it. These three, this ragtag group of absolutely feral kids, what do you three call yourself? I mean, it's not uncommon for young kids to come up with a name for their group.
Oh God. I forgot we needed a group.
Breakfast Club.
No.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. Jeez. I can't say that. Never mind. Especially, I was about to say something in my mind is completely innocent that I remembered it was the 70s and that's a slur at that time. Crap.
Oh God.
This
Any ideas,
spooktastic-
gentlemen?
Spooktastic trio. How's that work?
The Spooktastic Trio. Like
Yeah.
year round, you're known as the Spooktastic Trio.
Yeah, we Scooby Doo is a thing as well. We're like, wow, that's pretty cool. We go to like this like
Scooby Doo didn't come out until like early 90s.
It's true. It just takes place in the 70s. Crap.
And this is when everybody realizes they know nothing about the 70s.
I
Fuck
don't.
no.
I don't. Other than Frank Sinatra, I don't know. Give me a break.
I know a
Hold
few
on.
things about the 70s, but not a lot.
Okay, okay,
I think
that's fine.
all of us are '90s babies, so give us a break.
I'm 2001, and I'm older than James.
Yeah, 2000.
2000.
Only by a few
Oh
months.
God, I'm the only '90s baby. I'm so old.
Stuff it, Grandpa. Anyways.
Scooby Doo show, 1976. Look at that.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo.
So yeah, the
Oh,
Spooktastic
76?
Trio.
Huh, okay.
Oh, Mork and Mindy's also an option though, because that would have just come out in this year. Crap. You said 78, right?
Yeah, 78, October.
Yeah, so it would have just come out that year. And Lupin the Third was already out. Oh no.
Oh God.
This is tough.
Well, I think.
Jabberjaw. Oh no.
Okay. Anyway,
Spooktastic Trio.
So the
Who's in
Spooktastic Trio.
I
Known
guess.
year-round for pulling just
Pranks.
minor pranks.
I do think that Ashton would be the one that would be like instigating a lot of it.
Yeah.
I'd be the one trying to make sure we don't get in too much trouble.
I just hang out with you guys because you don't bully me.
Fair. Ashton doesn't care who falls around as long as they can offer something to the pranking.
Yeah.
All right. So the Spooktastic Trio got into a bit of trouble as of late. The town bully, Lane Barbaros, has decided to, well, do something quite unsanctimonious in your group's treehouse. You returned from school that day, absolutely thrilled to put on your costumes, and as you all met in your treehouse, you realized it had been ransacked, absolutely tossed over, and most importantly, the ballot box was gone. Now, something sacred to all kids is their own little secrets, and of that, you three recognized. And as some would say, a tithe to enter into this little group, one needs simply to put their deepest, darkest secret in the box. No one would ever read it. Of course, you three were friends. You'd never go through their personal things. But the old padlock on the this raggedy old ballot box, which lie empty and against the wall, has been opened, along with a letter stapled to the back of the door, saying, "This'll show you for tattling on me. Meet me at the end of Old Hemlock Lane at 8 o'clock tonight."
God, that's so close to bedtime.
What's the bully's name again?
Lane.
Lane.
Lane?
Lane.
Lane.
Lane is Lane, as you all know, has a habit of picking on everyone in the class. He's particularly fond of picking on Missy, but he's decided to take time out of his busy schedule to pick on you three in particular.
Who's Missy?
Now, she's just a girl in your class.
Suspicious. Okay.
Now, Lane told you to come to the end of Old Hemlock Lane, and you three living in this town, of course, know that at the end of Old Hemlock Lane, the long abandoned street of this town has a certain house at the end of it. Now, it used to belong to a lovely old couple back in the 40s, but ever since has turned hands, and now it lays decrepit and unused for the past 20 years. Now, this house has a lot of history to it, and many often claim that it belongs to a witch. Of course, none of you believe in those rumors. I mean, do you?
Yes.
Love to hear it.
I think Ashton does, but it's one of those I want to meet the witch type beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Isaac believes it wholeheartely, but to not look, weak in front of everybody is like, no, of course not. I don't believe in that. That's for little kids, that mentality already.
Meanwhile, Ashton over here just I
Yep,
think they're there. I think they're there, and I want to meet them.
Yeah. So, you all, like I said earlier, go down Old Hemlock Lane, a rickety old gravel road that is a good 3 miles out of town. Now, you all are upon it. The old Victorian manor that sits upon a hilltop, decrepit and once longing for its beauty and sheen of years gone by. But now, here you sit in front of a old, rusting, and decaying house. The iron bars keep you from entering any further. What do you all do?
Is there a gate?
There is, but
Is it open?
it seems to be locked by chain.
Roll to break it. No. No. How tall is the fence?
How tall is the fence?
Yeah, the fence.
It's actually fairly short. The only issue is it's wrought ironed and picketed, so there are little iron spikes picking out about this. For children, probably this, it'd probably be at your head height.
Okay.
For me, I'd probably be looking over it.
Yeah.
Try and climb it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a body roll. You're looking for under a 6.
Ugh, unlucky. Got a 7.
No.
All right. Well, that's not over half. So you do succeed, but with a bad result. So, basically, if you would have rolled below a 12, which I think you can only do with your worst stat, at or below a 12 would have been a complete failure and very bad consequences. But you do succeed in getting over this wrought iron fence. But as you do, you feel the ivies tugging at your Red Devil costume. And as you're halfway up, you feel yourself just slide down ever so slightly in the early evening rain, and you catch a good chunk of your thigh on that wrought iron. Nothing serious, just a scrape, but it still hurts like the dickens. Go ahead and take 1 point of damage.
Oh man, come on! I knew it. I knew it, bro. Okay. I'm at 4. Well, alright, I'll see you guys in the afterlife, I guess. I'm gonna get tetanus, bro, it's the 70s.
Yeah, I get tetanus and die. Alright.
They're gonna put you in the iron lung. All right. Isaac has hopped over the fence. You three gonna follow, or
Yeah. Body roll.
are one of you gonna look for a better entrance, or?
Can I, like, look around the fence, see if there's any, like, bent bars or a big enough hole under the fence for me to climb through or
Ash
something like
ain't
that?
smart enough for that shit.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a. Well, hold on. Give me a intelligence check. The
So just a-
mind roll.
The mind roll?
Looking
So-
for below probably an 8. We'll say. Actually, that seems reasonable. You're after all just
Damn it.
looking for a
9.
big success. All right. So
Your mind
you
is your
do-
highest. Is your strongest stat.
Huh?
No, he swapped
I thought
his
you-
no,
body.
he swapped
Oh.
them.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, my body is my strongest.
Eddie, big for your age, you find miraculously, you do find an opening, a small bent wire, probably done by older teenagers coming in for a good scare, or more likely, probably an animal just trying to get in before to find some shelter before, well, something like this evening happens. You have this rain come in, but for you, it is far too small. Just for you, though. Now, somebody
Oh, okay.
like Ashton definitely could make it through quite easily, in fact.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Ashton, I found a hole that's probably big enough for you to crawl through over here.
He's grabbing onto the top and he looks over. Oh. And just hops so up and walks over.
Unlucky. How did I know I was gonna take damage already, bro?
That was your fault for trying to climb over.
I didn't know. It was raining.
Impulsive.
So yeah, he's gonna find the hole and try to squeeze through.
Alright,
Gotta
well,
blend in with the boys. What can I say?
Eddie's gonna try to climb over the fence since he can't really find his own advantage into here.
All right, give me a body roll. Roll gym class.
3.
That's a success.
Do I need to roll anything to get through the gap?
No. Fortunately, Eddie found the passageway that would be easiest for you to exit through
Okay.
or enter through. So yeah, you three make it over the fence with, quite minor complications, but make it over nonetheless. You don't
Die
see Lane anywhere. He might be inside the house, round back. You're not quite certain, but could give you some time to have a quick dialogue with each other. Decide what you want to do.
Hey, Izzy, are you okay? It looks like you scraped yourself a
You
little bit.
dog, man. No. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
You think the witch is here?
That's just a myth.
What if it isn't?
James. Real quick, James. Your
What?
character would call my character Isaac.
Isaac. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever.
But what if it isn't though?
The witch definitely isn't real. That's just for the little kids, like the first graders and stuff, to scare them.
Yeah, it's not real. Nothing like that will be real around this time. Come on, witches were back in like the 1600s.
Yeah, they all were burned at the stake. There's none left.
That's what they want you
No.
to think.
That was all the way back in Europe. We're in the United States.
We had the witch
God.
trials here, I think.
Do you pay attention in school?
No.
Only in the town Salem. They didn't go very far into around here, right?
Yeah. I don't believe so.
Well, there's the dialogue.
Ashton's just staring up at it, like, and he's just kind of bouncing on his heels, like, ooh.
Can I like look at this house? Like take a good look at it?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you looking for?
I'm just looking through the window, seeing if what's his face is like trying to sneak a peek at us, seeing if we're here yet or not.
All right, yeah, give me a mind roll.
Mind roll?
For study hall.
2. That's a hell of
wow.
a good roll.
Really
Yeah,
good.
that is. You don't see Lane anywhere, but you do walk around the house a little bit. And with something like that, I'd say you don't even alert. Like, see him out back near the.
You cut out so much, I did not hear you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. With a 2, I'd say that things go extremely well. You walk around the house trying to case the place. You look for a couple ways to get in. There seems to be an old coal chute sticking out the side right next to 2 doors that look like they lead to a cellar. As you also go around the house, you notice as you turn the corner, and quite stealthily, might I add, might be the soft rain covering the noise of your footsteps upon crunchy leaves. But you see Lane out back, and he seems to be just looking around and walking, pacing back and forth right next to the pond that sits right at the top of this hill. Now, what do you do?
I'm gonna look up towards Lane and be like, Lane, why'd you get in
Lane-
our treehouse?
Lane looks at you. Now, Lane might be a special case. Not the brightest, but because of that, he was held back. In fact, he's a good 2 years held back, and some rumors even say he's 4.
Oh,
4
God.
years held back? Wow.
This kid's 16, 17 years old and the same grade as us.
It happened.
More accurately to say, he's probably around
12,
11 or
13.
12. Yeah. And he is the biggest, meanest son of a bitch in his class. And you know when he picks on you that it's going to be a time. Now, Lane looks at you wearing this. Well, he's wearing normal clothes, although he has 2 pails, 2 little sacks full of candy. And he walks up over to you, Eddie. He is so tall in comparison to you. Granted, so tall might be just 2 inches, but tall nonetheless. Lane looks down at you and says, "Where's the rest of you babies?" and gives you a quick little push on the chest.
That's when I call Pony Boy and pull out the switch. Do we see this
Or hear it.
Well,
or
as
hear it?
far as you're concerned, Eddie has walked around the perimeter and left you 2 to kind of stew. So we'll go ahead and ask what you 2 are doing quick.
I think I would be like on the porch, like looking through the mail
Out of the
slot, poking my head through the windows, like I
Looking
would
through
be
the mail
actively
slot,
looking
you
in.
say?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You look in. It seems to be old and decrepit. A lot of dust looms heavy in the air, and it's hard to get a very good idea of what's going on inside. What you can see is vaguely just the makeout of a stair, banisters, leading to an upstairs, and an internal living room. That's about all you can make out. There might be further hall past the stairs, but it's really hard to see through a mail slot.
Yeah.
And what about Isaac?
Isaac's gonna be sitting on the porch, like standing on the porch as well, or no, sitting there like just out of the rain, trying to like checking like to make sure her suit isn't all torn, isn't torn anywhere, and if it is, like trying to like kind of like push it back together, see if she can fix it.
Mm-hmm. It seems quite unfortunate, but that tear looks to be a little too big to just be, well, cobbled back together in this moment. You need to find some supplies of any kind, really. A needle, thread, but certainly you can't do that right now.
Yeah.
And it's about this time when you hear the little kerfuffle between Lane and Eddie.
All right. Gonna. What's your character's name again? Chunky.
Ashton.
Ashton. That's right. Ashton, did you hear that?
Yeah. Let's go
I
check it
think
out.
Eddie's in trouble.
He drops the mail slot and starts to sprint.
Isaac's gonna try and keep up, kind of run behind.
Do you have a fan going, Aaron?
Yes, he does.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can.
Yeah, okay. I didn't even notice that until you said something, Chunky. I thought it was just part of the ambiance.
Well, I'm also looking
My
at
favorite
Discord, so
ambiance.
I can see him lighting up.
Average fan ambiance.
Yeah.
Anyways. So, yes, you turn the corner to see. You see Eddie get pushed by Lane just from around the corner of the house. Now, his loud utterance of, "Where's the rest of you babies?" is clearly answered as you two round the corner. Lane looks at you and goes, "Well, looks like y'all's here."
What? Sorry, I had a little stroke there.
That's fine.
Ashton would kind of cross his arms, just be like, "All right, give us back our stuff."
Can't. Not on me.
Yeah, Isaac's hiding.
Where the hell did you
behind.
put it then?
Where do you think, ass face?
Nice comeback.
Ashton's hiding. Not Ashton. Fuck. Isaac's hiding behind Ashton, just kind of like peeking around him.
Is it in the house?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't bring you out here just to hand them to you. Now go on, get inside.
Ashton rolls his eyes.
What if we don't want to?
And how do we even get into this place, huh?
What do you mean? You go through the front door, dumbass.
I thought the front door was boarded.
It's not.
Or locked or something.
Nobody tried to open it.
Yeah.
That is true.
I was about to, but I was like, probably what was ended up happening is right as he heard the kerfuffle, Ashton's hand was slowly reaching up to the door handle to not alert Isaac.
All right.
Ashton heaves a sigh and just starts walking to the front door.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
What are you gonna do? Stand out here and watch?
Oh yeah, the way I sees it, I got all the candy I could ever want. Yeah, I think I will.
Go give yourself a fucking swirly in the pond over there.
What
Have
was that,
fun in
ass
the
face?
rain.
And he's gonna turn around and just walk away from him.
You feel an immediate shove to your back as you fall down onto the ground.
And he's gonna get up and turn around real fast with his fists clenched.
He's
Lane
not
is
worth
already
it.
looming over you with a fist balled up and ready to punch back. Now, I would say from prior conflicts between you two, he is
He's-
the better fighter.
Yeah, he'll kick my ass, I know.
Doesn't mean that you don't give him a run for his money, though.
You'd probably hear Ashton, like, as he's rounding the corner of the house again, just yell, "It's not worth it."
Yeah, pig like him isn't. And turn around and start running.
Isaac's just
I
like,
dropped my pen.
"Oh, wait up!" and just gonna start chasing after him, like trying, like watching, make sure Lane's not like chasing after them, and then just like turns around and starts sprinting.
Yeah, Ashton's
All right.
probably at the door when he's trying the handle.
Yeah. You twist the old bronze handle, and it gives way, letting you into the maw of this ginormous house.
Okay. What are we talking
Ashton
here?
is
Like
once again bouncing on his heels.
2 floors, 3 floors, European
From what
floors,
you-
where it's only one, but
From-
there's really 2.
From what you can see, there are 2 floors, a level 1 and a level 2. You can assume that there is a cellar there, because you did see the 2 doors on the side of the house.
I didn't see no. Oh, did I?
You would have if you
Oh.
went over to confront Lane.
Oh, okay.
Now, where did he hide him?
Ain't that the question? As Lane is sitting in the doorway right behind. It's not my job to tell you. You's baby's gonna sit here all night and look for him, or I'm gonna tell each of your secrets in front of the class tomorrow.
Oh no. Isaac was thinking we should just leave, but now it's a problem.
Ashton just kind of looks over, and it's kind of one of those looks of equal parts fear and what's the word for it?
Annoyance, vex.
No.
The audacity of this bitch.
Mind the witch audacity of this bitch.
Harry
It's
Potter.
probably like a mix of fear and like another like deep emotion.
Right.
But yeah.
Chamber of bitches. Okay.
Is there any like cabinets, drawers, anything like that?
As you enter into the house, the first thing you notice is a long hallway reaching back towards what you can assume is a kitchen. At least looks like it from here. To your immediate left, you see a large living room. Well, more so the 50s sense of a living room. There is a dining table with chairs around it and a large chandelier that once used to hang over it, as it has now sprawled itself over the table. Chairs are busted and decrepit and lying on the floor, and it seems to lead somewhere else. There's a doorway at the back of this room that seems to be closed at the moment. Lastly, as you are confronted with this hallway, you do see that the stairs themselves seem to be a bit out of shape. At least they seem once opulent. The banisters well carved, but the stairs themselves have bowed with age, as their new axes, their new what are they called? Their new arcs have formed were once straight planks. It'd probably be a little dangerous to traverse these steps, but you know Lane, he's a risk taker if anything, so there's an equal likelihood that your boys are upstairs as well.
Ashton is just looking at the stairs and he slowly tilts his head back to look up.
Okay.
Any of us bring a flashlight?
Probably not.
It's Halloween in the 70s. You probably do have flashlights, but they're the worthless plastic ones that uh,
Have like
that,
characters on the
illuminate.
side of them.
It's just
Yeah.
5 foot of dim light in front of us.
Pretty much, yeah.
I just
But-
turn mine on and start trying to like look around with it.
Yeah. At the top of the stairs stands a banister and another hallway leading to doors.
Unlucky.
Well, which way should we go first, guys?
Ashton just
Can I look for-
groans. And he's
Can I
just
look
like,
for a basement door?
Can you what?
Look for a basement door?
Probably
You
be in
sure
the
can,
kitchen.
yeah.
I'd like to do that.
Okay. So, Elaine says, "All right, babies, have fun," as he goes ahead and closes the door. And you hear the distinct sound of chains rattling, and then a click.
"Oh, come on!" And Ashton actually like says that.
You can hear Lane cackling from the other side.
Well, whatever.
So, Izzy, which direction are you going to find these stairs down to the basement?
If I know my old house design, it's probably on the way to the kitchen in the hallway.
Good call.
somewhere.
You go down the hallway. There's about 2 doors that you pass on your way, but you pay them no mind as you enter into what you think would probably most likely be the kitchen, towards the back of the house. You know, nearest the farm work and all that stuff, so people could easily get in and out back to work right after lunch, or easily get in for a good home-style dinner. And those wholesome thoughts fill your mind until you smell the rancid, putrefying food that is still left on the table, as well as in the cupboard. Some of them no longer have doors to them, and it's clear that some of the preserves have gone bad, as their murky green and black color clearly indicates. It is a horrifying stench. Now, I don't think Isaac would be too used to this, so go ahead and give me a sanity check. That would
What
be
do I roll
using
for that?
spirit.
Spirit? Okay.
Yep.
D8.
All right. Yeah, this wasn't too horrifying. So, you pass with ease. You steel your constitution and try not to look too deeply into the preserves or what they might actually be. Now, you go ahead and look around the kitchen. A lovely kitchen, actually, or it once was. The table sitting in the middle, no longer having any legs and sprawled out all over the floor. Same with the chairs that seem to be on top of it. The counter has many cupboards and compartments to keep anything that the home cook would need. And to the back of the room, it'd probably be actually pointing towards the doorway you entered. You see, you entered through this room, but further along this wall that you entered through, there is another doorway. It seems to be the only one, as there is no door to the outside from you.
Okay. Man. Can I just like open the door and kind of glance down?
You can. You wiggle the doorknob. This seems to be one of those old glass doorknobs, trying to imitate crystal, and you pull on it to find that it opens with ease. With a rickety creak, you look down the stairs, the same arch and bowed stairway, basically, as the one that you saw as you entered the house, but this one leads into a darkened black maw. You can't quite see down into the basement itself. Further exploration would have to be done with a light, or at least one would have to go down there and adjust them.
Alright, we're gonna close the door back up.
Okay. What's Ashton up to?
He's probably looking at the stairs, heaving a sigh, and he's gonna start trying to make his way up them.
Okay. With a rickety creak, each step feels like it could be that step's last. But persisting, you make it all the way up the stairs, with no harm dealt to you or the stairs. You take care to go down them with such a speed that wasn't too inconvenient the stress on those steps, so you make sure to keep that in mind.
If I had to run, those stairs aren't making it. And he... How many doors am I seeing as I'm looking around here?
You seem to pick out that there are 5. There are 3 on the wall in front of you, as you have just came from the top of the stairs. There's a small banister that opens up the hallway, making it feel a little more tall. And on the other side of that, there's another door. To your right, there's another door on that wall. So 3 doors in front of you, 2 on the wall that you're currently next to.
I'm gonna start at just the closest door and start making my way through.
All right. The closest door in front of you. You enter the room to find another bowing floor. This one seems to be dipping quite a bit. It looks like, from what you can guess, maybe this one is hovering over the kitchen. Now, there seems to be just the skeleton of an old bed and dresser. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot here other than... Ugh, gross. A dead raccoon? No, that's not quite right. It's far too slim to be a raccoon, and raccoons don't have that kind of pattern. It seems to be a gray tabby cat lying there on the ground.
Aww.
I can't wait for that thing to move.
Yeah, I know, right? Is there anything else in here? Aaron? I think Aaron died.
I think he did.
Oh no. Whatever the cat is scared Aaron so much he died of a heart attack.
So,
Hello?
Hi.
There he is.
Okay, awesome. So, like I said, there's the skeleton of an old bed frame and a wardrobe. They look like they could contain some stuff, but you'd have to actually test fate, walk across this bowed floor, and look inside.
I'm probably gonna skirt along the edges.
Smart move, yeah. You do so.
Where's the cat, by the
Ooh.
way?
The cat seems to be lying. Well, lying is the correct word there. Just right next to the bed. There seems to be an old boarded up window immediately across from the doorway entering this room. And the tabby seems to be lying right up against it.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way to the wardrobe first.
Okay. The wardrobe is on the left part of the room. It seems to be tilting and leaning ever more so day by day towards the center of the room. Luckily, it hasn't fallen yet, and it'll be easy to look through the wardrobe. And so, you open it, I assume?
Yeah.
This is up to you. I mean, I don't want to speak for your character.
No, Ashton is just... He loves this kind of shit, but the fact that he's kind of forced to do it has taken all the fun out of it. So he's just kind of methodically going through, just like, all right, where's our stuff? Come on, where's our stuff? So yeah, he's just,
All right.
he's opening like everything he comes across, every cabinet, every wardrobe, like he's just going through,
All right.
looking.
Good to know. You open this wardrobe, and the foulest, most rank smell just enters your nostril, and I'm going to need an immediate sand check. Go ahead, roll me spirit.
It's
And
vintage.
I'm going to say this is very difficult. I need you to roll, we'll say, below a 4.
Well, I roll this at advantage. I'm just gonna roll 2d6 and
Yep. That works. Hey, a 1.
I got a 1.
Nice.
I forgot that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This putrid smell just infiltrates your lungs as you see jars upon jars of murky black, brown, and green liquids just stacked shelf by shelf, completely filling this wardrobe. At one point, you can swear you see an eyeball piercing out through one of them straight at you.
She hate that.
Some of these some of these jars have clearly been broken, the seals long since decayed, and along with it the smell escapes, infiltrating your lungs. It is horrid, but nothing that you can't stomach. And
I think everybody would hear a
Stomach.
dry heave, though.
stomach it you do. Go ahead, I'm only going to take 1 point of sanity for such a good success.
So I'm down to 9.
Yep.
Got it.
I can only take sanity damage this game.
What is Eddie doing while these two have run off to explore different avenues?
Well, Eddie sees one walk down the hallway towards the kitchen and then one go up the stairs. You said that there was a pair of double doors?
There is a living room immediately to your left.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 doors in the hallway in front of you, and the kitchen is right past those 2 doors.
Okay.
Above you is another hallway, leading
Okay.
to about 5 rooms.
So, Eddie's gonna walk down the hall and he's gonna open the door on the left.
On the left, you say? Okay.
Yes.
Eddie, you turn the knob to find that this door is
Locked. Is there a keyhole?
there sure seems to be a keyhole. Kind of
Can I
hard
try
to
to
lock
look
a door
through it?
without it. Yep.
Oh, you can put
Alright,
a chair in front of it.
I'm gonna
That is
look
true.
through it.
Yeah, you look through it.
That never
What
goes
you
well.
see is a very dark room. It's hard to make out, but as you lower your eyes to see through, it seems to be, well, something. You're not quite sure, but there's things hanging from the ceiling. You think maybe this might be a room of butchered animals, and the smell sure accommodates that thought, as you can smell through the keyhole putrid, absolute decaying mold affixed to, well, some kind of flesh. Can you give me a sanity check? We're looking
Oh,
for
yay.
something that's not as difficult as the last one. We'll say roll below a 5.
A 1.
Nice job.
What is this?
Could have just been discarded meat, forgotten long ago back from the previous resident. Something like that.
Eddie's gonna be like, nope, I'm not trying that. He's gonna turn around and try opening the other door.
All right. The other door does open up. It seems to lead to another hallway. There seems to be only 2 doors on either side of this. And at the very end sits an end table with wilted and decaying flowers, along with several pictures lining each hall.
I've played PT, bro. Don't do it. New gimmick. Name another game every time a situation comes up.
I played Resident Evil. You can't fool me.
Yeah, Resident Evil PT, bro. Come on now.
All right. What would Eddie like to do? James? Can you guys hear me?
We can
Damn
hear
it.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's gonna slowly walk down the hall, and he's gonna slowly pan between each of the photos, looking at each one as he's making his way towards the first door.
Most of these photos seem like they make sense. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell to make them out. They're all faded and yellowed by time, and old to boot. You know that this house has been up since, well, you think maybe the 1800s. A variable eternity to a kid like you. But a lot of these photos seem like they should make sense. I mean, they look like they're family photos. Although, it's kind of hard to tell because it seems like each is a new family. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. After all, if this house changed hands, you'd assume that the previous resident at least get rid of old family photos that weren't theirs. You push past this. And you make your way to which door? The one on the left or the right?
Let's do the right.
Okay. All right, in front of you is the doorway. You try the knob. It doesn't seem to open. Not because it's locked. If it was locked, you would hear a mechanical tick that prevents you from, twisting the knob enough, at least in these older houses. This one distinctly feels like it just won't open, as if it's almost static.
Can I try to like push against it? Or pull
Sure,
it?
give me a body check. This is going to be very difficult. I need a 2 or below.
Ah, damn
Very
it! I rolled a
close.
3.
Very close, though.
Yeah, no. You absolutely punch your shoulder against one of these doors. Now, after the first time, it becomes quite clear what is going on here. The door isn't there. It seems to be, well, painted on.
Hmm.
The doorknob itself is just an extension of the wall. It doesn't make much sense. Why would somebody just paint a door here? There's clearly another room beyond it.
Can I knock on it and see if it's hollow or something?
Yeah, you knock on it. You confirm that, yes, this is a wall. I mean, it has that same hollow thud as if you were knocking and trying to find the studs in your own house. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. There should be an entire room beyond this point.
That's so odd.
You also
Weird.
knock back.
No,
He's
no,
gonna
you don't reveal all your cards right off the beginning.
He's gonna turn around and the door on the left, he's gonna knock on it first. Be like, is anyone home? Before he tries opening it.
Yeah, you knock on it. It's an actual door. It's clearly got a door frame, and you can't open it, or at least should be able to. You haven't tried the knob.
I'm gonna try the knob.
All right. You open into a bathroom. It's disgusting in here. Insects have clearly infested this place, as the tub is... Ugh, you don't even know how to describe it. The clawed foot tub that sits the center of the room, directly in front of you, well, it's full of some liquid. And you're not sure what. It's brown and brackish and smells putrid. Absolutely disgusting. And for a second, you could have sworn that you saw something. And I'm going to need a sanity check roll. Looking for below a 4.
This is how I want to leave my
Damn
house.
it, 7.
All right. I'm going to roll a d4 and you'll much sand. Looks like you're losing 2 sanity.
I
So
wanna leave
lose
my
2
house
HP.
Not HP, sanity.
Should have started with 10.
Oh, I started with 10.
Yep.
Insanity.
Okay.
So you're
I'll
down
be
to
at
8.
Yeah, I want to leave my house,
Eddie,
bro. That seems lit.
with a failed check, you peer into the brackish water, and you were so wrong. There's not something swimming, but there is millions and millions of eyes peering and blinking at you, looking deep into your soul through this brackish water. Oh,
what the
how you are disgusted.
What the fuck? And he says that out loud to where the other two might be able to hear him.
With the utterance of, what the fuck? You feel that you said it with such a volume. You didn't realize how close you got in the water. Damn, you're like 2 inches from drinking it. And when you utter that, you send ripples across the still brackish water, and all of a sudden those eyes are gone.
Huh. Unlucky.
And he's gonna run out the bathroom.
Understandable, we haven't even gotten to the rest of the bathroom. So Eddie takes 2 quick successive steps back into the hallway, determined probably not to go back into the bathroom.
That was
Alright,
so
nail it
disgusting.
Board it
Alright,
up.
let's shoot back over to Isaac. What is Isaac up to?
Isaac's gonna hear the oh fuck, and then the running, and be like, well, if they're running, they're fine, right? and start going through some of the cupboards and stuff, and the drawers in the kitchen.
Oh, you're going through the cupboards.
I want to go
Lovely.
through stuff. I want to search shit.
Oh yay.
Other people are searching shit. I want to search shit.
Alright. Oh, give me an easy, give me a, below a, we'll say, below a 6.
On.
Mind.
Okay. 2.
Oh, that's your best stat. You can't fail it. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Upon looking through all of these compartments, you quickly realize something. Lane, despite being held back, is quite crafty. You don't think that he would just leave it lying in a drawer. And as you're thinking this, you come past a drawer full of rusted and used knives, although still honed to a sharp tip. Odd.
I'm gonna. Are they like just all over in the cabinet, or are they like lined up still?
This is like, it's basically like your knife drawer at home, right? They've all got their own spot, and they're all facing away from the drawer how you pull it out.
Dude, I have ADHD. I just keep my shit in the dishwasher.
Oh no, that's so bad for them.
I keep the dishwasher open to dry
He's
out.
weird.
Okay.
I keep all my shit on the drying rack
Yeah,
because I
keep
don't have
my
a
shit-
dishwasher.
I leave it open to dry.
I actually wash my dishes and put them up where they need to go and all that.
I put them up
So
whenever
anyways.
my drying rack
Anyway.
is full to like busting, but
Y'all are
Anyway.
barbarians.
I'm going to, bro. I can't help it.
Yes, you
It's
can.
It's fine. Don't
No, I
worry
can't.
about
I know.
I'm living on that ADHD lifestyle I saw on a TikTok, bros. Don't try to be like everyone else. Be the best you, bro. If it's hard, if you find it hard to put up dishes, then just make sure they're in a nice sanitary area where you leave them.
All
The
right.
dishwasher ain't gonna be that.
Yeah, it is. What's it called? I'm gonna. Do I have like a little, like, candy bucket with me? I'd assume so.
Actually, believe it or not, you didn't really get a chance to trick or treat. This house being 3 miles out of town, it took up most of your evening just to get here.
Well,
We'll say you probably had dinner, right? So
Yeah.
dinner, 6 o'clock. Got together with your friends at the treehouse. Realized all this.
I don't have like
And
a bucket or anything. I don't need to have candy in it. Just like a bucket or like a backpack or something. So like
I mean,
carry
you'd
stuff.
probably have. This is the 70s. I don't think they like. No, they did. They mass produced like plastic buckets. Yeah, you'd probably have one of those dumb
Pillowcases.
little plastic buckets with the like the orange plastic buckets with the jack o' lantern face on it.
Yeah, I had one. That's
See, I always use a pillowcase.
my mom made one once. I'm gonna take one of the knives.
Okay, yeah. You go ahead. Knife acquired.
You watch it as it becomes translucent, semi-imposes over your vision before it goes to the hotbar at the bottom of your screen.
Huh? What the hell? How did that happen?
Go on, Noah. Open your menu. Open
Huh?
your menu, Noah. Open your menu.
Does anyone else need to press start button
Press
like in their
X.
vision?
Yeah, you
alright.
collect this knife.
Right. Yeah, what's a safe way to store this? Because I was like gonna say I want to keep it on the bucket, but it might rattle like in the bucket, but it might rattle around.
It would, yeah.
I'm gonna kind of keep hold of it in a safe manner. You know, not pointing up, just kind of like pointing down, kind of just a little bit, and just like, huh, all right, just, and that's good. That's what I'm gonna do in the kitchen, honestly.
Doing anything else? Going to meet up with anyone? Or...
I'm gonna go check on Eddie.
Okay, yeah.
Heard the screaming. Now I have a weapon. I feel safer now.
I need a weapon.
Well, it might be Lane.
Weapon
you know?
acquired.
I'm trying to be called Pony Boy, so.
Yeah. All right. So, Isaac, you walk into the hallway and see a taken aback Eddie before he turns away from the bath and looks to you down the hall.
Eddie, are you okay? I heard you scream. Yell? Scream.
It was so weird. It was so many eyes staring back at me. I don't even remember getting that close.
What are you talking about?
The bathtub. There's this weird liquid in there, and then I just see one after another eyes just popping up, staring at me, and then I was so close I can just pretty much almost taste the liquid that was in there. I can't tell if it's dirty water or something. It was just weird. It's like I was in some sort of like trance of some sort. It was just beyond me.
Eddie, you look
Okay.
back to the bathtub, and there's no liquid in it anymore. Just a faint line of where the liquid used to sit at. It's completely drained.
Isaac's gonna look in there and look into like kind of on her tippy toes, peer up, try and look into the bathtub from a distance. See it empty and kind of side eye glance at Eddie.
I swear it was in there.
I believe you. That at least that you saw it. I mean, trick of the light maybe, or you know, something.
It was just kind of creepy, to be honest. It was quite shocking.
Hey, it's all right. Look, if we see anything else, I have this knife now that I got from the kitchen, so we can defend ourselves at least a little bit.
Okay. Where's is he? Is Ashton still upstairs?
I think so. I didn't hear or see him come down.
I know I watched them go up. But there's like two more. Is there two more doors down here, or was it just the fake door and this door?
This is the end table.
There is
Yeah,
the
there
end
was the
table.
end. Well, the only thing down this hallway is that end table with the dead flowers,
Huh.
and that door is fake. The door handle twists, but it's just a painted on door.
Um, why would someone paint a door on a wall?
I don't know. You check it yourself.
Isaac's gonna try and twist the knob.
You twist the knob. It's just a knob on a wall. The door is, well, quite well painted, frankly. It's nearly indistinguishable from an actual.
Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Do we want to check that end table at the scary end of the hallway, just in case?
We can.
And I also found the basement, but if we can save that for last, I'd prefer that. Maybe we'll find it somewhere else before we have to go down to the scary basement.
Or we probably don't even have to go down there if we can find our stuff
That's what I'm
up
hoping.
here.
Well, go ahead. Open the door. And it's gonna kind of.
Eddie's gonna slowly open this drawer.
All right. You open this drawer to the end table. You find a key.
Fuck.
Is it like a skeleton key in a way?
You wouldn't know that. I,
How
if
fancy
you don't
does it
know,
look? Pretty much.
it's, I mean, not super ornate. It's got some filigree, but it's just a pretty plain silver key.
Eddie's gonna walk over to the painted door and stick it in.
Yeah, you go ahead and stick it into the lock that is painted on the door, but it seems to give way. The wallpaper itself is immediately punctured through as you put it in.
Does it feel like it went into an actual lock, or does it just feel like it went through the wallpaper?
It feels like it went into a lock.
Eddie's gonna twist it.
You hear a click.
He's gonna grab the door handle slowly, and then he's gonna
All right.
twist it and try to open it.
Yeah, no, that's. Go on. You go ahead and pull the doorknob, revealing that the door itself was part of the wall. It's constructed basically the same as the wall, and as you pull, it gives way to the paper plastered the wall, the old yellowed film that they decided would look good. It is very it's very ugly nowadays, but you pull, it tears away from the wallpaper, and in it is a room. It seems to be full. At least the rafters do. Absolutely brimming from edge to edge with herbs. There's some sage, some thyme. Oh, well, that's not too out of place, but it seems like it would be more prominent to put this closer to the kitchen. All these herbs, at least. There seems to be a table right in front of you. And, well, it looks like somebody's been preparing something. You can't quite tell what, but there is butcher's paper on the table and a large cleaver.
And he's just gonna shut the door, lock it up again, and he's gonna like, we probably want to grab Ashton before we go in here.
Oh, okay, sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. Why would they hide a door behind wallpaper, paint it like a door, and then just have a bunch of herbs and stuff with table right in the middle with a cleaver and butcher's paper.
Aesthetic, I guess.
It's a little strange. We should probably go meet up with Ash and see if he's doing okay up there. He's been kind of quiet.
We're gonna jump up to Ashton real quick, as you have just opened this, well, storage closet of some kind.
Yep.
It's gross, clearly,
Yep.
but you know, what do you do next?
So you said it's like a bunch of green, black, brown liquids, and supposedly some eyes in some of them.
Yeah, it looks to be that way.
He's just gonna take a cursory look, like up and down, see if he sees the stuff, and then just slowly shuts it.
Okay, yeah. You do not see any letters or anything like that.
So he's just gonna shut it, turn, and he's looking at the bed.
The skeleton of this bed frame is, well, it's quite clear once you get closer. There's not much of anything left. It's just a bed frame, but you are quite close to the cat as you approach.
In the bed, is there a piece of it that I can just grab to use as a club?
I mean, sure, yeah, you can try. Go ahead and give me a body roll.
Oh, great.
Looking for below a 6.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. You pry off one of these legs of the bed without any consequence. You feel yourself yank at it, hear the creak of the old wood, and as you pull it off, the jolt nearly sends you falling backwards, but you catch yourself, and you're surprised to see the cat has not moved.
He's now gonna take his new bed-like club, and he's gonna poke the cat.
Okay. You poke the cat, and it slumps off of the windowsill and falls onto the ground to reveal it is infested with maggots. They 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 crawl and writhe in the eye socket of once alive cat, as matted fur and patches of it reveal skin and vile organ. And that usually would be the end of it. But the cat, it gets up and walks away.
Oh,
Go ahead, give me a sanity check. We're looking for a 3 or below.
I got a 3, son of a bitch.
Morbid curiosity takes control of Ashton's mind more so than anything else. How would a creature be able to survive with that many parasites? You ponder it, and it keeps you from thinking about, well,
Other
the true horror of the
things.
situation. You hear the cat meow and walk down the hall. It's about then when Isaac and Eddie come up the stairs, not quite catching the cat out of their periphery.
You just see you probably go to the only open door, look in, and you just see Ashton. He has this like bed frame leg still out reaching towards the windowsill. His eyes are locked at the corner of the door where he just saw the cat walk away, and a look of shock, disgust, and curiosity on his face.
I'm still going to need to take 2 sanity.
Oh, I figured.
Are you okay, Ashton? You look like you saw a ghost.
and that's when we both fade away.
I may have. I saw a cat that was infested with maggots, and was rotting from the inside out. Just get up and walk away.
I mean, that's not that weird. I mean, they do say cats have 9 lives, right? So, I
That
think
cat was on its last life and it had used it already.
yeah.
Oh.
How do you know for sure? Maybe that was its 8th, and now it's on its 9th.
Did you count?
Yeah, he just kind of... He just looks at the club for a second, shrugs, puts it on his shoulder, like a baseball bat, and he starts walking towards the door.
Okay. You trace along the outside of this room, taking care to avoid the dipping center of it, and make your way over to your friends in the doorway.
Well,
There is
and you
quite a
look
bit of doors
downstairs.
up here.
My bad. I also forgot to mention there is all a slot there at the end of the hall.
A what slot?
Laundry.
Oh, shoot. Oh, like a laundry chute?
Yeah.
Okay.
You find anything downstairs?
This knife?
He just looks at it for a second, looks at you, looks at it. Well, based on the undead cat, we'll probably need it.
Alleged undead cat, right?
Oh, I found this weird hidden room behind a fake door on the wall. We found a key and I stuck it into the keyhole, and there's a bunch of herbs hanging in a table with a cleaver or butcher's knife laying on it with some parchment paper.
That sounds like something out of a choose your own adventure book.
I know, I shut it and locked it to make
Would have been books nowadays. Holy shit.
the
I know, I was about to say that sounds like something out of a video game, but I realized, oh shit, there's no video games.
But yeah, there wasn't really anything. Isaac found the basement door and found a knife in the kitchen.
Well,
Found a couple, but I can only carry one, really.
well, our stuff's either down there or up here. I kind of look. Do I see where the cat went?
Yeah, you go ahead and give a quick look. You don't see the cat, or at least where it went. There's a small trail of maggots that lead down the hall, but seem to stop midway.
So, are any of the other doors open?
I'm gonna shine my flashlight at the ceiling. Just
Yeah, you
poltergeist
shine-
cat on the ceiling.
You shine your light up on the ceiling and see the entranceway to the attic. One of those
Oh,
pull-down
yay.
cords, though
Yay.
the cord itself is missing.
Well, I don't think he went up there. It looks like it'd be pretty hard to get it open.
There is a door at the end of the hall. The the door is stair side of the hallway, so if you're looking down, it should be on the right side of the hall for you. It is cracked open just a little bit.
I'm gonna start walking towards that door because I figured that's where that damn cat went.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow behind him.
Okay.
Yeah, alright, don't want to be alone.
That's kind of why I went spirit, because I figured that in this case, like, we needed somebody to just be like the fucking dumbass gung ho person, and I wanted to be that. So,
All right. So, and just so you know, spirit is more so the stat you would use for the occult or casting spells or stuff like that.
yeah, but I figured like spirit was also like, mental fortitude, fear responses, things like that.
That's what I thought for
Yeah.
mind. But I guess mind would be intelligence, right?
So you're headed to this door with the cracked open door, right?
Yep.
So yeah, you head down the hallway, and crack open this door even further. Well, I shouldn't assume that, do you?
Oh yeah, no. He just pushes the club against it to push it open.
Okay. You do so, revealing well, you're taken aback for a second. It seems to be the figure of a woman shrouded in yellowed cloth, sitting right in front of a desk. Well, not sitting, more like standing in front of it. Midsection is cut off because the desk is you. A sewing machine sits on the desk, as well as several drawers around a room and one wardrobe.
He's pushing it open, just kind of like eyes closed, kind of looking towards the ground. He looks up when he sees the desk, and the door is like 3/4 of the way open. It just stops, and he's just stock still.
What is it,
Anybody else
Ashton?
look?
Into the doorway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look into the doorway.
I just ask Ashton, what is it?
Isaac, you see the same scene. The figure of a woman shrouded in yellowed cloth. Once white, but now yellowed.
Okay.
Does it have a head?
Yes, it seems to have a head.
Love it. Love it very hard.
Hello?
I won't have a head when I'm done.
It does not respond.
Do I see the cat?
Eddie's gonna look in.
You
also.
look around and you do not see the cat. Eddie, you again see the same scene. There is a figure of a woman draped in yellowed cloth. In front of a desk, in a room full of drawers and one wardrobe.
I'm gonna start creeping my way in.
Love raised and ready.
You creep your way in.
I'm
The
gonna
squeaking
stand
of
in
your
the doorway.
floorboards. The squeaking of floorboards does very little to conceal your movements. And yet, you see no reaction from the feminine figure.
Do I get in
I'm gonna-
range of poking it?
Yes, we'll say you get in range.
Poke, poke.
You hear the soft metal twang of wire.
Would I realize what this is at this point?
It's a seamstress's dummy.
Yeah, okay. He's like far away, arm out, poke, poke, twang, twang. He stands straight up. Oh. Oh. Okay. And then he just starts rifling through the desk.
Oh, okay. Yeah. First thing you find as you rifle through the desk is a pair of honed shears ready to cut cloth, as well as a doll.
Snip, snip.
The doll seems to be exuding red twine from its stomach, and the head of which, well, it looks oddly a lot like Isaac.
I pick up the doll
Huh?
and I turn it towards Isaac.
Huh. Is that me?
I hand them the doll.
Okay. And I'll just try and keep this safe. I'm just gonna put it in their basket, in their little bucket.
Yeah. Isaac,
A
this
little
doll looks
foreshadowing.
far too similar to yourself to be any coincidence. Who would have made this? You know, Lane has no business actually being good at sewing. He's much too much of a delinquent, and his mother is not around, so clearly nobody taught him to sew like this. I'm gonna need you to make a sanity check.
So mind,
I need you to
Spirit.
roll spirit.
spirit. Okay.
That's a failure. I'm going to have to take a d4 of psychic damage. Well, not
This-
psychic damage, sanity.
This is gonna
Go
be the
ahead.
first 4 of the night.
Go ahead, close. Lose 3 sanity.
Brothers in Christ, man. This is just unreal. Cut me a break. Down 1 health, 3 sanity.
Let me know when you guys hit 5.
Got it.
When we hit what?
When you
When we
hit
hit
5 on
5.
sanity.
Okay. Can can I look for like a needle and thread?
Yeah, you sure can. You rifle through one of the closest drawers to the table itself, and find a box of needles. They're unkempt and pretty much all over the place, and you can swear you can see a piece of paper at the bottom.
Oh, fuck that, dude. I'm in real life. I'm scared to put my hand in cases of needles. Like I don't. There's a piece of paper. Is it like a clear case?
It's not yellowed. It's far newer.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Is it clear?
The case, he's asking,
The case.
like, the drawer.
Oh,
Is it a plastic
Oh, the
thing, or is
door.
it a wood?
no. It's inside the drawer. There's a box full of needles that
Yeah.
are unkempt all over the place, sticking every which way. At the bottom of that, there is what you think you can see as a letter or a piece of paper of some kind. It's newer, clearly.
Fuck.
Do
I
you
am
say
not reading
anything?
it. Guys, there's a letter in the bottom of these needles.
Can I either pull the drawer or the box out?
You can pull the box out. Yeah, that's no problem.
Well, I pull the box out, look over to the desk, and then proceed to turn the box over on top of the desk.
Smart man. As you do so, all the needles scatter all over the making this a little more treacherous to navigate, but you're all wearing shoes. I'm sure it'll never come up.
Yeah.
As you do
okay.
so, a letter seems to almost float down to the table. It has the name Ashton on it.
As soon as I see the name, I just grab it.
All right. Go ahead, give me a body check. Looking below a 5. 5 or below. Hey!
By the skin of my teeth on all of these checks.
You
This is some shit, bro.
you swipe it up with such swiftness that it rings to your mind, oh hey, there's needles right below this. I should be a little more careful. And instead of snatching it up with great speed, you take at least a little time to go ahead, pick it up, shake it a little bit, and a couple needles fall out. So you're glad you didn't grab it and crumple.
Yeah.
All right. That's the first of 3.
The first of 3. Oh!
One down. And as soon as he gets it, do I have pockets on this?
What's your costume? It's Superman?
Yeah.
No, you would not have pockets. You would have the waistband of the like boxer's shorts.
I
but
don't
that's
trust
about
those.
it.
I don't trust that.
Mine will have pockets.
What was yours again? Oh, Babe Ruth.
Yeah, all baseball pants have back pockets.
You'd also have a titty pocket.
Oh yeah. Back then they always did.
I
believe
kind of
so.
do a turn. Eddie, as long as you promise not to
Mhm.
read this, could you put this in your pocket?
Yeah, I got you. And then he
Promise
sticks
not
it in
to
his
read
back
it.
pocket.
Beautiful. One down. Well, going better than I
Seems like
expected.
we got one.
I don't think there's anything else we need in here.
All of a sudden, you hear the crack of a loud thunder strike, and some pained noise outside although you're not quite certain what from.
Is there a window in here?
There is, but it's boarded up.
I hope
Is there
that
any way I
was
can-
Lane.
Is this room towards the back or the front of the house?
This room is towards the front of the house.
Okay. Is there any like slits or cracks in the boards that I can try to look outside?
Sure, you can.
Do I need to roll something?
Nope. All you really see is, for the most part, just the unkempt wilderness around the house. You can't get a good enough angle to look straight down or towards the porch or really anywhere other than out.
Okay. We should probably leave this room. It's a little kind of creepy in here still, even though that's a mannequin.
Yeah, let's look around. Since we only found one, I think the other two are scattered out. I feel like one might be downstairs and one in the basement.
Maybe.
Unlucky, bro. I don't want to go in the basement.
Well,
Yours is probably the one in the basement.
Yeah, probably.
We'll just push you down and hope everything.
Don't do that, please.
I'm gonna kind of like herd everybody out and then shut the door.
All right, you do so. The click of the door shuts. You are once again in the hallway, still confronted with 3 more doors that you haven't looked through. And a laundry chute, I guess.
I'm gonna open the laundry chute.
All right. It's darkened and you can't quite see down it, but it does open with a not insignificant sound of metal scraping against metal.
Do we want to look through the rest up here, or do we want to head downstairs?
We could. He might have been dumb enough to put 2 of them up here.
Well, I'm gonna move to the next closest one then.
All right. So, you're down the hall. The next closest one would be on the towards the back side of the building, not the stairs side of the building, towards the front. It would be right across the hall from the room you just exited.
All right. I walk across and I try the handle.
All right. You open up to a room. This one seems far more stable than the first one you entered. It seems to be a bedroom of some. A wardrobe sits at the right portion of the room, as well as this large bed that seems to be draped in gossamer. Although, well, it's torn, and the sheets on the bed reek of mold. There's a mirror right next to the opposite side of the room of the dresser, where a small stool sits, velvet covered, although once again torn. And there seems to be a box sitting right next to the mirror.
Ashton's like doing a slow scan of the room, scans by the mirror, and then just head twist and locks on
Locks on what?
the box.
The box. Okay, yes. So you see the box, yes.
I'm gonna start making my way over to the mirror. This is a
Okay,
bad
yeah.
idea. This is a bad idea.
I'm gonna walk behind him and like I'm gonna shine my light around like towards the ceiling on near the walls and stuff and making sure there's like no cracks or look towards the floor, make sure there's no holes in the floor or any like super loose boards.
I forgot we
Alright,
had
yeah.
flashlights.
Now, you do look up around in the room. There are a couple spots where maybe the flooring is rotted and decayed away. And there's a couple spots above you that have lost their popcorn-like finish on the ceiling to reveal the studs of the ceiling. But more importantly, there seems to be a large stain right next to the right side of the bed. Now, Ashton, you walk over to the mirror, correct?
I'm looking at the box only, but yes.
You're looking directly at the box. Is there anything you wish to do with the box?
I am going to try to grab it.
Okay.
What kind
You
of box
grab
is it?
the box. You wouldn't really know just by looking at it. Right now, it just looks like a fairly ordinary box. Could be a music box, jewelry box, something like that.
Open.
You're immediately revealed to a vile spectacle as you open and see the shriveled black form of a human heart surrounded by teeth. I'm going to need a sanity check.
I think regardless of what I get on this sanity check,
No, you can choose to fail.
well, I'm probably going to scream and throw it no matter what.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a success. Although you did already commit to the idea of throwing it. And as you do, it soars across the room and smashes against the wall, revealing that it wasn't quite what you thought at first. It seems to be a ballerina in a black dress surrounded by a crowd of people. Well, at least it kind of looked like that, sort of from this angle, but you know for certain when you first looked at it, that was not. It was not that. It was definitely the heart and teeth. It almost seemed to pulsate as you're going to take 2 points of sanity loss.
I'm at 5.
At 5, oh, you're going to be subject to a mania or phobia.
Oh no.
Now,
phobia
what that
ballerinas.
What that culminates in is actually up to both of us. We are kind of collaborative. What in this moment do you think would set off a bout of mania or a phobia? A fascination with something, a fear of another thing?
I think it would set off probably a fear.
Okay. Well, what kind of fear were you thinking?
Probably a fear of like dismemberment or anything like that. Just, you know, body horror type shit.
Imagine.
Hear me out. Do you think it sounds a little more apt to be odontophobic? The fear of teeth. Or, well, not just the fear of teeth, but the fear of teeth being removed, pulled out, or really anything to do with teeth other than sitting in your skull.
Dentata.
Possibly.
How does that sound? We'll go with that.
Sure.
So, you feel the unmistakable need to keep your teeth in your mouth. You clench your jaw tight, making sure they're not. The sting of a cavity you've had since the beginning of October presents itself.
Ashton just like shivers.
Ashton, you okay? That box just had a doll in it, that's all.
It looked
Yeah.
like a
Here
heart
it looks
and teeth.
like.
Eddie, do you look directly at Ashton?
Yeah, directly at him. I'm trying to like avoid the mirror.
Well, Ashton's kind of in front of the mirror.
Yeah, basically, I'm
pretty
yeah.
impossible
the mirror is kind of like a halo around me.
Yeah. I can see a figure standing behind him.
Eddie, you don't see a figure behind him, but you see something move in the mirror. It'd be behind you. But, you just see something in the mirror move. And it wasn't you. Nor was
He's
it
gonna
Isaac.
Huh.
he's gonna turn around really fast and shine the light towards the direction.
You hear a quick, sharp hiss of a cat as it runs off at breakneck speed. You don't get a good look of it, but you could have sworn it was missing an
Missing a what?
Missing a what?
missing an eye.
What else is new with
As
cats?
soon as I hear that cat, Ashton just like looks. It's like, damn cat.
Was that the same cat?
Probably.
For a second, it looked like it was missing an eye.
Most definitely then.
Hmm.
Because it had no eyes, just wriggling maggots.
You doing okay over there, Isaac?
Like as he's talking, like his jaw is only opening when necessary. Otherwise, he's talking with his teeth clenched. And as he turns to look at you, it is just kind of like that one eye twitching.
I'm doing fine. Still haven't seen this cat you two supposedly seen.
Did he hear it at least?
Did you not hear it?
I don't know. Did I hear it?
Aaron?
No, Isaac would have heard it. It was pretty loud.
Okay. I mean, I haven't seen it. I mean, so I did hear it, but it still could have been a normal cat.
That was not a normal cat, but whatever. Is there anything else in this room?
There's the bed and the wardrobe.
I'm gonna make my way to the wardrobe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You open the wardrobe to find dresses decayed with mold and eaten away by many moths over the years. These once beautiful dresses now lie in disrepair, stinking up the room. More importantly, you do hear a sloshing sound from beyond the wardrobe. A big thud, and then more sloshing.
Thank
Okay.
God. Whatever it is got that prick lane, hopefully.
I'm gonna push the dresses to the side and look behind them.
Okay. You find a hole. And beyond that hole in the wardrobe, there seems to be a hole in the wall as well.
Oh, lovely.
I'm gonna shine my flashlight into it.
Okay, yeah, you shine your flashlight into this hole in the wall. You look up, down, left and right. Whatever's making the noise is much further down, clearly. Although you can't quite see it. One would need to get their hands dirty as a turn of phrase, to get down and look into what's going on down there. You wouldn't be able to see with the quality of unless you got much closer.
Hey, Ash, you wanna play rock, paper, scissors? See who does this?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright. How are we gonna do this?
I'd say both of you roll mind. Whoever has the lower number wins.
I gotta see.
Damn it, I gotta do it.
The dice love me tonight!
Well, I'm gonna reach my
Alright.
arm in and try reaching down.
Oh, I think you misunderstand what I meant. You need to
Climb
go
in?
in the wall.
How big is this hole?
This hole is pretty good size. It's probably a good 4 feet diameter.
Okay,
you can get yourself
I'm
in
gonna
there.
shine my flashlight down and see if there's anything I can step onto.
there are studs in the wall that you would be able to skirt along.
Okay. I'm gonna turn back and look at him and be like, "Wish me luck, I guess." And he's gonna
Just
climb
waves.
in.
You climb into the wall itself, following this thump and slosh. It's so difficult to see down here, and the air is choking with dust, asbestos, and
Oh
all
boy,
the other things that would accompany a old house like this.
asbestos, huh?
Huh?
So yeah, we
No.
die either way. Wait.
I mean, to be fair, like the wallpapers are probably like they could possibly have been made with fucking radium.
Yeah,
Radium,
true.
lead.
and lead glue, yeah.
Yeah.
The glories of living in the old days. You continue down this makeshift ladder, you would say. You have to inhale and exhale shallow just to fit. It's almost enough to make someone claustrophobic. But you manage to parlay yourself down. You don't quite see what's making the thumping and sloshing noises as much as you feel it. A sharp, warm
Aw.
liquid pressed up against your leg as you take one step deeper. It writhes. It's filled with malice. And you can feel it try and suck you down. Go ahead, roll me body.
Oh
Roll
my
for gym
God.
class.
I hope you were
3.
able to ring that bell.
All right. So-
Climb that rope. For no reason.
you feel this thing suck you down, but you manage to just barely get away from it as it sucks off your shoe with a sickening splort, and you make your way up. After all, I'm sure you don't really want to get a good look at it.
Oh no. I
Do you?
don't want. No, I don't want to look at it.
Okay. But that's like
Actually,
half the
for fun,
fun of
okay.
these kind of games. Anyways.
Young games,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what this is.
Oh,
Don't you
jeez.
just hate when there's quicksand in your walls? Man, unlucky. That's unlucky, man. Quicksand. That's what it was.
Built on an Indian burial ground. Yeah.
Nope, quicksand. Nope, just quicksand.
Okay, yeah. And with that low of a roll in body, you do make yourself pretty sparse pretty quickly as you hastily climb up and fall directly out of the wardrobe to I'd say, a reasonably panicked gallery of friends.
Guys, whatever it was, whatever that liquid was, it tried pulling me in. I lost my shoe. My dad got me these shoes last Christmas.
So, you're telling me there wasn't Narnia behind there?
No.
When did Narnia come out? Hold on.
1950. I looked it up before
The
making the
50s.
joke. 1950.
It's written by like C.S.
Lucy
Yeah.
Barfield.
Hmm.
C.S. Lewis wrote, yeah,
Okay.
for his godchild Lucy Barfield. Yeah, as a gift. Yeah. I looked it up before making the joke. I had to double check. I like with the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe written. I was just waiting for Aaron to get to the point of us responding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely not Narnia back there. I don't know what it was, and I'm definitely not going back down there.
Ashton just kind of claps and just goes, "Well, I hate this place."
Well, how about what if we just try and leave, and we can take a match to the place, and maybe we can just rewrite everything.
We can try to shove Lane in here and then light the place.
I mean, we do have weapons now. He can't really fight back.
That's like actual murder. Cool.
No.
You just add more secrets. That's all.
Yeah, that's the secret that actually binds us all together. We murdered a 10-year-old.
Awful. Love it. Next.
New name for the group. New name for the group. Society of Secrets. That's what we're called. The Society of Secrets, because that makes more sense for us having a box with our secret, and for you having to write a secret to join. So I say we change it real quick. Annex, canon rewrite.
Canon rewrite. Yeah.
Yeah, canon rewrite. We're called the Society of Secrets.
Okay.
That would give.
Now, Arby, or sorry, James. I looked.
Man, when did Arby? Thank God, there's a big strong robot to help us.
Eddie is still going to take a point of damage from that, but it's far less than it could have been.
Eddie, after you come out from the wardrobe in Ashton's place, there's just a small fish dog looking thing that's pink and black holding a staff with glowing eyes.
And instead of
Thanks,
Isaac,
I hate it.
it's a tall undead paladin. It's crazy, bro.
That fell through the floor because of how old the floors are.
Good point. But yeah, what damage does Eddie take?
He only takes 1
No,
HP.
Thank God.
HP.
Yeah,
HP.
so
Okay.
he's
What?
he's
Oh, I
fine.
lose a shoe and it takes. I lose 1 shoe and it drops my HP.
I got a scrape. Shut up.
You got a scrape and you
I
lost
heard before
3.
we even got to the danger. Okay. What are you at? 8? I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I'm at 8 HP right now.
Exactly.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I changed my display name if that helps you.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Aaron, I've just come to a conclusion.
Mhm.
Anytime you have a sanity system, mine's always the first one to go insane.
Yay!
That's true. It did happen last time too, huh?
Yeah!
3 times.
Dang.
The man nearly died at one point. I had 98 sanity.
That's right. You almost had a heart attack. Forgot about that. Jesus.
Okay,
It was
so
bad.
yeah, so Eddie has crawled out of the wall, revealing himself to you two.
Is there still some of the
Is
liquid
it-
like on his clothes?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Any liquid?
Yeah, left
No,
on
they're-
his costume.
There doesn't seem to be any liquid left on him. Though there does seem to be. You hesitate to call them bite marks, but they very clearly are, well, what human teeth would look like if they bit into skin.
Fun!
That's not
Man.
disturbing at all.
Who put the puka fish down there, bro?
Dude, Teddy Roosevelt Lake in Arizona near my hometown, there are so many puka fish in there. When I was
Really?
little, yeah, and they're invasive. So, a bunch of people really far back, they brought them in to help with the vegetation, like because they eat vegetation. Every once in a while,
Yeah.
they'll snack on a smaller fish or something dead on the bottom. But there's so many in there, and when I was a kid, my dad, he was like, "Oh, there's piranhas in here." When he throws me off a boat to help me try to learn how to swim.
Who said, man, we really need
Best
to take care
dad.
of vegetation? I know. Let's bring a vegetarian piranha from the Amazon and put it in here, bro.
All right, so you all ready? What are you doing?
Leaving.
I'm getting out that room.
Let's go back down to the first floor.
Sounds good to me.
I'm done up here. I'm done.
Is the attic entrance still shut?
Still shut. I mean,
Okay.
you can probably pretty easily open it if you. You're probably still not tall enough to jump up and grab it, but you can find a stick or something, hook it, and pull it down if you'd like to go up to the attic.
We probably have.
Ashton just hands you his club.
I'm gonna try to use his club to.
Pry it
His-
open.
But how?
Yeah,
Okay.
go on.
Lane was
How
in the room
would?
the whole time. That's why he was able to hide shit up there.
He probably came here in the daytime. Jeez.
The real
Yeah.
Lane wasn't here, bro. The real Lane's dead somewhere in the house. That was a fake one, tricking us to come in.
Possibly.
Yeah, it was the witch.
Yeah, you use the table leg. It still has a nail hooking out of it, and because of that, you can hook onto this little metal ring and pull down the entrance to the attic.
Does the stair or the ladder come flying out, or is it kind
I
of
was gonna
stuck
say,
to where we have to
It
grab
doesn't
it
come
and pull
flying
it?
out. This was clearly built with some intention, and because of that, and the fact that the wood has swelled so much from humidity and rain, it seems to almost crawl out.
Oh,
Man.
that's not creepy.
Not like the Shelton house, man. Let me tell you. That attic door is homemade, so
Yeah.
that thing. If you open
Do we
it,
Attic's
want
open.
to, do we want to climb up there right now, or we just leave it open and come back to it?
we do not walk away from open doors. That is not how this group works.
Yeah, Ashton just kind of looks up. It's just kind of like that half-lidded look of just exhaustion, and he just starts climbing up the ladder.
Yeah.
Isaac's gonna go second.
And
All right. So you all head up to the attic. Similarly to the wall that Eddie was just in, it is clotting and suffocating in this attic. There's sawdust or something fluffy lining most of the roof itself, surrounded by studs. The
Cotton candy.
first,
What's that doing up here?
I don't believe they had fiberglass insulation in the 1800s.
Oh god, no.
no, it was
Anyways,
mostly just sticking wool up there or cotton of some sort for
Wool,
a thin
cotton,
layer, just
sawdust.
yeah.
dirt.
Well, what it smells stale up here. And the smell of bat guano also comes in very clear and crisp and rancid. You hear faint chirping above you. Bats.
Rockin' Robin. Tweet. Tweet is key. Rockin' Robin. Bats, huh?
Yeah?
I hate bats.
This
Bats make me crazy. 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 You put me in a room. Okay.
A
I'm
rubber
not doing
room.
that bit. I'm not doing that bit right now. It's too long.
Okay, yeah. So you are confronted with the attic, right? Bats in the ceiling, and it seems to be the storage area for quite a few things, but it could be pretty much anything. You don't really see that there's a whole lot. You'd have to go rummaging through all this letters.
Yeah. Ashton's just gonna find the nearest box. Do any of the boxes look like they've been opened or like moved or anything like
Yeah,
that?
Like
tampered with.
like an empty square of dust with a box.
Yeah, give me a mind check
I
of
got this
3 or lower.
I
No,
don't know if I got this one.
4 or lower.
I got this one, boys.
I don't.
Wow. Wow. 8 and 10, huh? Man,
Wow,
if only
you
those were yours.
two-
If only that
We
was
ain't smart.
All right.
We
well,
startle the bats.
the two of you, since the target was 4, and you have exceeded 8, are going to have bad results. Very bad results.
And a 10, bro. Unlucky.
But let's start with Isaac. Isaac, you walk along the stud, and for the most part, find it pretty easy You don't see anything that's quite disturbed until you round a corner and look towards where the parapet would be, the tallest tower in this house. And in the center of it, hanging, is the figure of a woman in white cloth. Seems to be the only disturbed spot, as there seems to be footprints all around it.
Huh?
That is to say, footprints, not shoe prints.
Huh?
It
Man.
sways gently in what is, well, to be quite a storm outside. Illuminated by the moonlights that occasionally peer through the clouds, you can see the figure of a woman swaying this parapet. I'm gonna need a sanity roll real quick.
Yeah,
I'll take it, bro.
Yeah, no, that's good enough. I'm only going to take 1 point of sanity.
Fuck.
Now, you two.
Ashton and Eddie.
we develop cryoptophobia, the fear of bats.
So, you two find yourself in a very unique position. As you, unfortunately, decide to walk along with each other, using each other for balance for more than anything else.
God
The squeaking
damn it.
above you gets too loud at one point, and you try stopping, as if to halt it from continuing, before bats descend down from above, forcing you both to wobble and eventually fall down onto the soft sawdust newspaper mixture of stale, molding rot, and you feel crumbling before you as
Oh,
you
no.
fall through the ceiling
Oh no!
and come crashing into that one bedroom. I'm going to need each of you to take... eat my ass. Only 1 point of damage.
Oh thank God!
Oh yeah.
That's some shit, bro. I'm not
Landing
rooting
safe.
for your downfall, but I'm just
That
saying.
is some shit, my guy. But you two, fortunately, have
We land on the
landed
bed.
directly on the bed. It could have been a lot
I'd like
worse.
to think, right? The two of us are using each other for balance and then we fall. We're facing each other on either side of this stud, and we just hear the crack. We look down, look at each other, and we both just go, oh no. And then we just fall onto the bed.
You come here often?
I just land on top of you.
Yeah, so
Oh,
each of
jeez.
you only take 1 damage.
Can you get off
We
of
were-
me?
We were so lucky with that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's some shit, bro. I would have taken my entire health bar right there.
Probably.
And it's good that it was the two of us, because I was undamaged and he has high health.
Yeah, I'm down to 7 now.
All right. So, we have... Who is it? Isaac still standing in the attic in
Yep.
front of a hanging figure. Let's see. How many points of sanity did I ask from you?
1.
1. So, you are confronted with a hanging figure. It seems to be the only thing that's been moved around.
But they're footprints, not shoe prints.
Yep.
You know what? My secret's not worth this. We're gonna back away.
And it's about then when you hear the creak and eventual, well, for lack of a better word, explosion of fluff that arises from the two boys falling on the floor.
Yeah, you just hear, oh no, and then a crash.
Yeah, and we're leaving. We're leaving. We're not. We're going back down.
Okay.
We
Isaac.
beat you.
Yeah. Isaac hastily makes his way down the ladder, and as she looks towards the room that they just came out of, could have sworn you saw something move around in the dark up there. Not certain.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. Yeah. Unlucky, bro. Where's the nearest window? No.
Yeah, yeet.
Well, honestly, Isaac's gonna go check up on the boys.
All right. They enter the room.
Are you two okay?
You just see
Yeah.
Ashton underneath Eddie, just like on his stomach, like in that almost like in that Superman pose, but just a grimace of pain as Eddie is just sitting on his back.
Hey, I mean, it could have been worse. At least you landed on the bed.
Eddie, buddy, please get off my back.
I got you. And Eddie gets up.
Oh, that hurt.
Could one of you two, you're taller than me. Do you mind closing the attic? You know, there may be something up there moving around, so that shouldn't be there. I'm not talking about the bats. Do you mind closing it?
It's probably just a raccoon.
It's
Or that
not,
cat. It could very well be that cat.
it's not the cat either. Can we get it closed, please?
Yeah, I got it.
I think Ashton
me
at
your
this
club.
point, you still have it.
Oh, okay.
I think Ashton at this point is gonna blame anything that they see on that fucking cat.
Yeah, see, I saw a lady up there, or somebody hanging, and I saw footprints. Not like shoes, like toes and everything. Like in the dust around this hanging body. So.
There's no way Lane would walk around here without shoes.
Yeah, that's why I'm worried. That's why we should really get the attic closed.
You watch as Ashton just like reaches up and tries to crack his back.
Sadly, though, it seems there's another way up there, but you know.
We can worry about that later.
Also, we want to open one of these windows and try and get the mattress out. You know, just in case we gotta make a quick escape.
I look at the window. How big is it?
You've noticed from every room you've entered so far, all the windows are boarded up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just look at the window, look back at Isaac. I don't think that's gonna work. Alright.
God damn it, bro. No quick escapes, huh?
You just hear the sound of like a series of cracks as his spine realigns.
Chiropractors, I hope they exist already.
They did.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. What if can we also we should still move that bed just so if something comes down from the attic, you know, we can that way we can hear it come down.
I look at the
I
bed.
get it.
How big is the bed?
It is a king size bed. It is.
Fuck.
That
Pretty
ain't
big.
moving. That ain't moving.
Hey, well, I didn't know the size of the bed. Okay.
That's why I asked Aaron first. All right, let's just go downstairs. Let's see if anything's down there. I don't
And
want to
we
be
leave.
up here anymore.
I don't either. I honestly, we can rewrite the secrets. You know, Lane's probably gonna tell the whole class anyway, whether we finish this whole deal or not.
I mean, probably, but at the same time, we're here anyway.
We could not be.
Ashton just walking down the stairs.
Fuck. All right, Isaac's gonna follow.
All right.
And did we get the attic closed?
You did. You closed the attic. It took a little effort. With all three of you working together, it was exhausting, but you still
Doable.
managed to do it.
Good.
Now, you do take care to walk down the stairs. They are quite old.
Yeah. Who you
All right.
calling dummy?
And now you are on the first floor.
Yep.
Can we
Has
take
anything changed?
a quick piss break?
Yeah, let's go ahead and call it a good 5 to 10 minute break.
Yeah, I just finished
You
the
guys
whole
comfortable with
lemonade,
that?
so.
All right. See you guys in 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well, everybody, I hope you've been enjoying this Halloween one-shot.
Is there anybody watching?
We got one person. Plus, this is going to go on YouTube, and I have noticed that I actually get a lot more traffic on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm getting anywhere between like 5 to 10 views on my stuff, so.
Nice. So we're slowly getting up there.
Yeah. I think it's just that, Sunday nights, a lot of people are kind of doing their own thing, so they just go either watch the Twitch VOD or the YouTube video later on, if they wanted to, so.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, we could leave.
We could, but where's the fun in that?
You know,
Plus,
fair.
Lane chained the door shut.
That is true. Which is like, come on now.
I think at this point, the only chance we have of leaving is through the basement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where's the
basement would probably
sportsmanship
be
in
the
that,
best way.
though? Where's the sportsmanship in that? My puppy.
Literally, what's going to end up happening is we're going to go down to the basement. We're going to try for that damn door, only to find out that it's latched from the other side.
What's
We
the
never opened
YouTube
it.
channel?
Same as my Twitch, Chunkier Path 51.
I typed that in, but I didn't find anything.
That happens sometimes on YouTube.
It is a smaller channel, so
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit trickier to find.
Capital C?
yeah, capital C, capital P.
Yeah, that's what I typed.
Here, hold on.
Here we go, found you.
Yellow?
Hello?
Yo, shalom.
Oh,
Whoa,
boy.
how do you change? Whoa! How do you have like the night view on your roll 20?
It's
Hmm?
just a setting.
Bro, what? There is settings.
Yeah. Settings. Oh god, what is it?
I have night view on mine.
Personalization and display, maybe? No.
Not audio and video.
I think it's in like not in game but like outside on like the Roll20 site itself. I think you change it there. Like, you can go into your profile settings and change it there.
All right, so how's everybody feeling?
Dead.
Dead? Okay.
Yeah. Tot. Gone.
Taut.
Tot.
Hungry.
Hungry? Anything else? Like real life.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Tired, hungry, don't want to work tomorrow
oh, yeah, I don't want
because
to go
I
on
have.
tomorrow either.
He has me going to Gardner tomorrow.
Gardner? Oh my
Yes,
god.
and I gotta
What?
take like 4 kids trick or treating tomorrow.
Oof.
Fucking, why Gardner? That's like what, 30-minute drive?
I
35,
I
40?
hate I hate Gardner. It depends on where your first stop is at. Because if it's South Gardner, it's like 40 to 50-minute drive.
Yeah. Bro, he really wants you to get blood clots. That's crazy.
I know.
I didn't even look to see where he's got me tomorrow. I just got done Saturday and left.
Ow, you fucking little shit biscuit. Get off.
Why are you talking
Cat.
The cat jumped on me.
Shit
Called the
biscuit.
shit.
Delicious.
So we ready to continue?
Yeah. Made it down to the first floor. Now it's time for one of us to die. Probably me.
I feel like Noah's gonna die first.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Noah's characters never die. They get stupidly close, but they never die.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say that's a lie, but it's not.
Yeah, no, you have not had a character die on you.
All right. You three walk down the stairs and arrive yourself back into the hallway where you first found this house to be. What do you do?
I look
We have
over
more.
at Eddie.
We haven't found anything around here, bro, on like this floor yet.
He said that there was a room that was
Yeah, the hidden
painted.
room.
Yeah. Let's go look at that.
And I hold up the key.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go look at that.
Oh, all right, I guess.
I mean, Oscar, if you want, you can just sit out front here while we look around.
Yeah, I'm good. I'd rather stay with the group.
That's your call. And I'll just like have Eddie lead the way because obviously Ashton doesn't know where the fuck he's going.
Yeah, Eddie's gonna walk down the hall, take a right, walk down that hall, look at the fake door with the torn wallpaper edging it.
Okay. Yeah. You go ahead and do so.
I stick the key into the keyhole again, unlock it, and slowly turn the knob and open the door.
Okay, yeah. You open the door to find the same room. Herbs lining the rafter, the table with butcher's paper, and the cleaver. One
Yellow
thing.
herbs as well.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Are there yellow herbs as well, or just green? Maybe some reds.
Yeah, there's actually blue herbs, Chief.
Bet! That's big!
Anyways, no. The one notable difference between the two trips you made is now that there seems to be blood coating the butcher's station. There's quite a bit, actually.
That's
lot.
new.
Lovely.
Does the floor look sturdy enough for us to walk around on?
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna run to the table and grab the butcher cleaver.
You do so. It's covered in thick, viscous blood, almost like it's coagulated, although it smells quite fresh.
Ashton
This
just
was
looks
used-
at it and just like, I hope that's raccoon blood.
Now, Eddie, this is a
No,
lot of
great.
blood. I'm going to need you to make a sanity check. Go ahead and roll
Sanity,
your
that's
spirit.
not
Looking for
you.
below a 4.
Below a 4. I rolled a 6. Yay! How
Better
much
than double,
sanity
so.
do it take?
1d4. That being 3 sanity.
And I'm at 5.
5. Okay. I'm thinking that it's
Fear,
with all this blood. I
fear of
think
blood.
you have a mania of some kind. You
Hemophilia.
like hemomania, a
Ah.
fascination with blood. In particular, I think you want to get a good look at your own blood.
Oh,
See how
God.
its texture and its sheen against the moonlight.
I get the urge to.
Yes, you do.
I'm not gonna do it. Damn
Oh,
it.
but you want to
manias work.
so bad.
I'm gonna start holding the meat cleaver to my wrist. And like hesitantly, but also so curious, just almost pressing it into my skin, just it touching, and I just start slowly moving the blade across, starting to draw a little bit of
Yeah, I
blood.
think
This
you gotta
incredibly sharp cleaver.
oh,
This incredibly sharp cleaver runs across your wrist. It isn't deep, but it's enough to beat up some blood for you to just look at and appreciate. Oh, it's violent crimson color. How much joy it brings you to look at.
it sparks joy.
Not for me, Chief.
Hey, we're not talking about you. That book's all about self-improvement. Does it spark joy?
Does it?
God.
His smile does slowly go across Eddie's face as he does this, and he turns back to you guys, showing his wrist. Look how pretty my blood is.
Ashton is just kind of looking on in abject horror,
Yeah,
Understandably.
yeah, buddy.
and he just kind of once again does that like, well, that cleaver is cursed. Good to know.
Yeah, it's very, very pretty, buddy. Very, very good looking. Definitely have enough iron in your diet for sure. Just kind of like trying to play as if it's normal. Hoping she's
I'm
not.
gonna look around this room. Besides all the herbs, what do I see?
For the most part, the room, for as large as it is, it's quite empty. The butcher's table in the center of the room seems to bring together most of the furniture. The other things that are scattered around the room are mostly broken pieces of furniture. Uh, there is an old couch that's sitting up against a boarded up window, uh, right next to this kind of nook where it rests against, well, this the side of the room that would inhabit stairs. There's books, actually, stacked up on this little nook inside the wall.
I'm gonna head over and start looking at the books.
These books are in languages that you don't quite know. One looks vaguely Cyrillic. The other, well, you're just not quite sure. There's a couple that are in English, mostly about herbology, botany, foraging. There's, well, that's odd. There's one about, well, I don't know. It seems a little out of place with all the foraging, but there's a book about astronomy and, well, also uh, when dates will align. It's a very scientific book, which seems very out of place amongst most of these,
Do I recognize it?
woodcraft books. You can give. You could probably give me a mind to try and figure out what it's talking about. It's very dense.
Curiously,
I'm
8 to
looking.
no.
can
Eight.
I
No, it's
look?
not going to do that.
Can I look at today's date?
Today's date, October 31st, 1978. Yeah. Um, you see, well, nothing really stands out to you. It's a very dense book. It's something about retrograde and prograde and stuff like that. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But there is one thing. There is a diagram next to each of these dates that typically show it starts at midnight every night. It has little diagrams of where the planets are. It doesn't seem too important until you see that Earth and Jupiter and most of the outer planets are aligned.
And can I try and decipher it?
I think Aaron died again.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
Oh, Noah,
What's up?
your character is she, them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, in our
okay.
case, it's they them,
Yeah.
Okay.
because we don't know. Aaron has died.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. Where was I? All the interplanets are out of whack. It's not really worth charting where they are, but all the outer planets from Jupiter onward seem to be in line with.
So they're all aligned. That's
And
concerning.
There seem to be notes poking out of this book, although you can't quite read them.
Even if
can
I flip
try
to
and
them?
decipher it?
Yeah, you flip to them. It's in a language you just don't know. I mean, you can try and decipher them, but it's going to be very difficult.
Can I try and decipher them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Alright.
hand the book over to Oscar.
Who?
Or no,
Oscar.
what's your name?
Oscar.
Easy.
Isaac. Sorry,
Isaac.
my brain's
Oscar?
dying.
Dude, I forgot I dressed up as Oscar the Grouch for Halloween, my bad.
My brain's dying. I'm tired.
Alright.
Understandable.
A mind check?
Yeah.
Yes. This is going to be very difficult.
Damn.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Well, it makes sense. After all, as much as you try and learn it, this is written in Sanskrit. You
Of course it
could
is,
at
bro.
least identify it, but actually know what it means? Not quite. You do pick out one thing, though. The word mother comes up quite a bit.
Oh, lovely.
I didn't know Cthulhu was a woman. The Moon Mother. Yeah, guys. I mean, I can't read really anything on here, though it is Sanskrit, old language. Nobody uses it anymore, except for in weird occult followings. But I do see the word mother popping up pretty often in all the notes and various places in the book.
She might like my blood.
She might, buddy. She
Okay.
sure might.
Um.
Are you still gritting your teeth constantly?
Yeah.
Man, you're gonna need braces after this.
Probably, if I live. Um.
Haha.
Yeah. Ashton's just gonna kind of walk out of the room. So let's see. Kitchen.
There's the basement.
There's the basement.
We're not gonna switch anywhere else.
I will also say that you do know that the cellar down to the basement does lead outside. You don't think that Lane went ahead and put chains on that door? It'd
Yeah,
be reasonable to assume.
We talked about that while you were gone.
Ah,
Yeah. We figured that it's probably latched from the other side, because a lot of those kind of doors are.
Well, like I said, you two, I don't mind. You know, how is Lane supposed to know if we found our secrets or not? We can just rewrite them.
He's probably still outside.
That would we could we could we could get away without him knowing. He'd have to get bored and leave at some point.
Okay, so on the first floor is the kitchen, this weird ass room,
The
the locked,
bathroom across the hall.
yep, the locked butcher room, the family room. And wasn't there another room connected to the family room that we've not explored yet?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna start heading that way.
Okay, yes.
I'm gonna
Out into the
follow
hall.
him.
Yeah.
Out into the hall and down towards the stairs. You make your way to the living room.
I want to make a note that I do shut that door again and lock it
Okay. Yeah.
after everyone's out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
But I do take the butcher cleaver with me.
As you all make your way down the hallway, you stop for a moment and hear the wet slap of feet above you.
Fucking knew it, bro. Uh,
Kitty?
no, I think that's the lady from the attic.
I think that's a little heavier than a cat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the woman from the attic.
There's a woman?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I guess I didn't tell you. Sorry.
Ashton just is looking up. Where does it sound like they're walking to?
It sounds like they're walking away from the attic.
In any
More towards the stairs?
Yeah, like
That
towards
would
the
be
stairs or
towards
away?
the stairs, yes.
Do we?
I'm
do we
just
wanna
staring at the stairs.
Do we want to leave? I'm definitely down to leave. I don't.
I think the only way for us to leave is to go into the basement.
That buys us time. I hope.
What do you all do?
Mm,
I vote we leave.
I still want to check that other room.
You can do that, buddy.
Yeah, I think hearing this, Ashton would kind of just about face, his eyes still locked on the stairwell, and just start walking towards the kitchen.
Yeah, let's
I-
go.
I guess I'll just follow you guys. I don't want to go alone.
Good choice.
I don't trust this place. I don't trust this place.
To the
Who is
basement.
the last person to agree to walk down this hallway?
Me.
That's Eddie.
Yeah. it's-
Eddie. Oh boy. Eddie,
Jesus.
I need you to roll a sanity check.
Sanity
Go ahead,
check.
roll spirit.
I've seen Babadook, bro.
I
You're
need
fine.
you to roll below a 2.
Oh no!
Oh god. I
Oh, so close!
Bro, unlucky. No shot.
Now, something that grips you to your very core is confronted with you as your mother is just sitting at the top of the stairs, looking down at you. Doesn't make much sense why your mother would be here, but it's clearly her, clear as day. She looks down at you and smiles so gently in the way that your mother always does. Before you walk past and she is completely out of view, I need you to lose 3 sanity.
Oh no!
Oh my god. I'm at 2 sanity now.
Eddie's gonna go insane.
Chill. We're big chillin'. We're big chillin'.
We ain't big chillin'.
We've got to tank some sanity for him. We've got to tank some sanity for him once or twice.
I mean, Ashton's at the front now, and he's just like walking towards the door, and he opens the fucking basement.
Basement. Flashlights on. Let's go. Weapons in hand. Let's get it.
The cheaply made flashlights illuminate your way as you down the stairs. They're bowing just as the ones to the second floor do. You make your way to the bottom. You see the coal chute and stairs up towards the exits. Little bits of rainwater drip down the stairs.
I'm just walking to the doors.
There. Well,
Yeah.
hold on. There's
Oh, great.
shelves of preserves. Again, quite similar to the ones you saw upstairs. Brown, brackish, green, and black. Some seem to be well kept. Some seem to be actual preserves. There seems to be sitting on the shelf, well, marmalade. A bright orange that reflects joyfully in the moonlight.
Why is there
Around
fresh
you-
preserves down here? Why is there fresh preserves down there?
Around you seems to be a mass of coal dust right next to the coal chute and a whole heaping pile of coal. There are footprints in the coal.
Foot or
Towards the
shoe?
back of the footprints. Towards the back of the room, there are still a thin layer of coal dust on the ground. And there is a door. It seems large and looming, as if beckoning you to come and open.
No.
That's cool. It can beckon all at once, bro.
Yeah,
can
he's
back it all
backing
at
all at once, but
Leaving. This is not
Ashton
worth
literally
it, bro.
just like he sees the footprints, he follows them to the door, he just looks at it, points, goes, no, and then he goes.
Wait. I am a little curious though. Do the footprints go towards the door or away from the door?
They go towards and back out.
Yeah. All right, we're gone. We're leaving.
That-
and then
Definitely
the
no.
back out, do they go towards the staircase or the exit?
Yeah. What?
Oh,
Okay. What
the
is the
footprints?
actual full path of
Yeah.
these footprints?
Well, for the most part, they seem to meander. The footprints meander around the coal pile. And, well, they also meander over toward the doorway, come back. There's a couple footprints over by the preserves. And lastly, there are some black footprints that lead up the stairs.
To the exit?
Lovely.
Not up the stairs to the exit, up the stairs to the rest of the house.
Yeah.
Well, I saw her in the attic, so we're just gonna,
Yeah.
as you using your own words, meander on out of here.
Yeah. Ashton's gonna try for the door.
Yeah, we're gonna turn her. I'm gonna kind of like, Isaac's gonna kind of like, while he's checking the door, kind of stand watch, a little bit. Just kind of.
Yeah. Me and you with the sharpest weapons, we're gonna stand behind and
I don't really trust
Hopefully.
you right now, but yeah. We're standing watch.
Yeah. He's trying for the door.
Okay, so you
We're
move.
all by the door, I'm assuming, right?
the
Yeah.
exit door, not the
The
big
exit door.
fucking
The
main
exit
door.
door. Very specific. The exit door.
You guys come up to the large double doors that lead down into the cellar. You give one hefty push. You can hear the sound of rain dripping gently onto the ground and seeping into the pantry as it drips further down the steps. It's cold. And as you push that door, you hear the unmistakable clank of chains.
Yeah, that's what I
Damn
thought.
it.
I knew it.
That's the only. There's only two exits. There's no kitchen exit, the front door, the cellar.
You just hear,
all the windows
like, you
boarded.
hear the clank. It silence for a second behind you guys before a double fist like punch onto the door, and he just goes, "Damn it!"
Gasp, swearing.
How much can we ajar this open with the chains on it?
With the chains on it, you can probably get it a good maybe inch and a half, 2 inches open.
Damn,
And-
unlucky. Okay, can't
If
fit.
How
only we
wide-
had
Small
bolt
arm to
cutters.
reach out.
That's cool.
How
I've seen Resident Evil. Reaching through doors is usually not a great idea.
No.
what
Or
about
reaching for levers.
the the bed leg that Ashen ripped off? How
Yeah.
wide? How thick is that?
It'd be thick enough to get out there, but you don't know what. I guess you could reach out with it. It'd be pretty hard to actually try and get the chain off, considering that. No, you probably wouldn't be able to bend at the right angle to actually get the chains off.
Well, what I was thinking was being able to shove it through, like in between the chains. Okay, not like in between the chain links, but like the passing chains.
And try and
Stick it
break
between and try to twist it to put pressure against the chain links
Well-
to see if we can snap it.
What probably is happening here is that the chain are not over the whole thing. They are probably just on the handles to the door.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Either the handles are going to give loose or the chain's going to give loose with the tension if we can manage to try to twist the leg through. Like somebody holds it open and then somebody sticks the leg through and then they push it up. Somebody has to reach through really quick, grab the other side and pull through, and we just keep that motion going. And if we can manage to do that enough, it will probably cause enough tension to rip the handles off or break the chain. That way we can push through.
Here's the question. We're a bunch of 8 to 10-year-olds. Are we smart enough for that?
Yeah. Did we notice any other exits like while we were walking around the house?
No, not more exits, but there's always the coal chute.
I look at the coal chute. Is it blocked by coal?
There is a pile of coal on the floor. You could probably move it aside and get up in there if you really wanted to.
And climb out the coal chute?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna poke my head.
Wouldn't that be kind of hard for my character?
I'm
It
gonna
would be.
take my flashlight, push it, like, kind of point it up the coal chute, and I'm just gonna look.
Okay, yeah. You look up the coal chute. The cheap flashlight doesn't give way to much lighting, but it does look clear.
Does it go to outside?
Well, most coal chutes had to. And you did see it on your way around the building.
Yeah, it's on the
Was
backside of the house,
door
right next
shut?
to the.
to it.
The
What?
door was shut to it, but, that they're a lot easier to open comparatively to the doors
Yeah.
with chains on them.
Um,
And as you are going ahead and looking up the coal chute,
God damn it.
you see light peer in from up the stairs, and you hear the words, "Oh, children."
Oh, fuck.
Each of you immediately recognize the voice to be your
Or what?
Our own.
your own
what?
mother.
Oh, fuck.
Like each one of us. hear
Each of
our
us
own
thinks it's our
mother.
own mother, yes.
You ever like gang stabbed someone before?
Ashton
Have
is
you
just
ever
gonna...
thrown coal at somebody?
Ashton, like, as soon as he hears that, he freezes. And then he's gonna start, like, scrambling up the coal chute.
I need a body check of 2.
Oh, no. Oh,
God.
no.
If you make this though, oh,
You scramble your way up the coal chute, and you realize that there's water seeping at the top. Its slick, cold nature, just enough to make you, well, fall to the bottom. This is a complete failure, as double of 2 is 4.
I
You
take
are
HP.
going to go ahead and take 2 damage as you fall back
oh
first
my
onto
god,
a
that's
pile
bad.
of coal.
Ow!
Here, let me
You-
try. I can probably help you guys up if I can make it.
Yeah.
How
But-
high up? How high up does this go?
First and foremost, as you are back first on the ground looking away from the coal chute, you are staring directly up the stairs at the figure of your own mother making gentle way down the stairs.
Oh,
She's
fuck.
wearing quite the odd dress, as it seems to be tattered and yellowed, but it's unmistakably your mother's form. Go ahead and give me a sanity roll. Roll plus spirit.
God.
I know. Oh, no.
All right. A 3 will do it, but you are going to lose 1d4 of sanity.
Huh?
Oh, no.
You're going to lose 3 sanity.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
I'm at 2 sanity, 2 HP. I'm gonna die first.
How do we get out of here, bro?
We
I'm
go.
gonna try to climb up the coal chute.
All right, you, Eddie, go ahead and try and climb up the coal chute.
Oh,
That's
no.
a complete failure.
That's a
Jeez.
triple failure. Oh, oh, I'm at the bottom.
Correct, you are at the bottom.
Why we don't
Luckily-
scramble? Why we don't panic?
We're
Eddie's
8-year-olds. We're gonna panic.
Eddie's panicked movements send him trying to climb up the coal chute, although he is quite unsuccessful as he cuts himself trying to meander and body his way through the entrance here at the bottom. You find no purchase climbing up, and behind you immediately is your own mother. Children, I need you to go to the room in the basement.
To the what?
The room in the basement. It's time to play.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
she's not on the stairs
Fuck you,
anymore,
bitch.
right?
She's halfway down the stairs.
Oh, she's not right behind us. Oh.
I'm gonna run back towards the cellar doors, and I'm gonna like try to run as fast as I can up the stairs and body my way through.
Oh, God.
Oh fuck. Isaac's just
I-
like
My sanity
sitting in a
is
corner.
low, so I'm just panicking like fucking crazy,
Oh,
trying
wait,
to
how
get my
much-
ass out of
How
there.
much health from the cut?
Oh
From
yeah.
the cut. Yeah, that's right. You had the worst possible outcome, so it's gonna be 1d4. That being the first 4 of the night, boys.
God damn.
Oh, God.
5 now?
I'm at 3.
3? Oh no.
I'm
bro.
gonna try to body my way through that door.
Roll me plus body, and I'm looking for a 1.
Oh, no.
Hit it. No! Wait,
Oh,
plus
what's up
body,
with
plus
these?
body.
I'm probably gonna be knocked out right here. I'm gonna probably go
Probably.
prone.
Yeah.
Good day.
So you take a flying run up the stairs. The wet rainwater drips down, and you slip on it, slamming your chin down onto these stairs. A couple teeth fall out, and you bleed. Go ahead and take me 1 point of damage.
Were you for teeth? 1 point for teeth you lucked out, bro.
I'm gonna pick up my teeth and run back to the others.
I think I'm staring at the teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are hard. In fact, I think that probably is a big deterrent for you wanting to stay around him. You probably want to get as far as away from Eddie and his teeth as quickly as possible.
Where can I go? Where can I go?
Bro, break her knees out from under her. She is on these stairs, bro. Just
Is there a
break
gap
her
under
leg.
the stairs? Like through the
Well-
stairs?
As you notice, she is now at the bottom of the stairs looking at each of you. There's one more exit you could choose. You could, well, not exit per se, but there is another room down here that you could go to.
The room that she wants us to go to.
Yeah.
Here's the twist, though. What if she's trying to help us?
That ain't happening.
We're sitting here trying to kill ourselves.
That's speak Sanskrit, but you know. So we all see our own separate mother, right?
Yep.
Correct.
What culture spoke Sanskrit again?
I believe it was an ancient Suzerain.
Sumerian, that's right.
Yeah.
It's Middle East, I believe.
Sumerian. Let me just do a quick fact check.
No. Yeah, Ashton, like, seeing Eddie walk, like, kind of hurry over to me carrying his own damn teeth, I think would cause Ashton to, freak out and probably start running in the opposite direction towards that room.
All right. The opposite direction towards that room. Do you open the door?
I think he's just, like, planted against it.
Okay. The door is not locked. It's actually ajar from previous use.
Well, he probably
And-
he probably think that it is closed, so he would probably just like kind of skid up to it, thinking he's gonna brace himself onto it. So
All right, yeah. You skid to a stop and press your back against the door with such haste, and it flies open, revealing a. It's hard to describe. A terrifying scene, to be sure. Anybody looking at this direction, I need to make a sanity check real quick. That would probably be Eddie.
Yeah.
Ashton has the fortunate point of view of staring straight up and not towards the door. And I believe Isaac as well is probably going to need to roll a sanity check.
So
Isaac's
sanity
rolling
is spirit, right?
yes.
Isaac's rolling a sanity check because she is watching this woman walk down the stairs. That is the-
Yeah. Oh, well, looks like Eddie succeeds, but it's not gonna be great. Isaac, you and Eddie see a large yonic vistage. It's made of flesh and draining a strange amber liquid. It's calling out to you almost in your own mother's voice, sweetly asking you to partake of the drink as you also look to Lane, his poor vistage mutated and grotesquely changed by whatever he's been forced to drink. An arm, you can't call that an arm, it's bloated beyond and seems to contain new organs that seem to writhe and pulsate. Oh, his abdomen, how it has sprung forth into many tentacles. It's oddly beautiful to you, Isaac. Eddie, you're taken aback in horror. I'm gonna need each of you to take 2 sanity loss, and Isaac, you also need to take an additional, which is gonna be another 4.
Additional what?
Additional D4, which was another 4, so you're taking 6 sanity loss.
6?
Yep.
Okay, I went from 8 to 2 in one go.
So, Isaac, you're gonna have a psychotic break, and Eddie, your mania is increased tenfold. You don't just want to see your own. Oh, no. You want to show your friends how beautiful their blood can be.
Oh no. Ashton is just on his back staring up. He just hears like this shit like above his head. And he's just staring up at the ceiling, just like, oh, sweet mother of God.
God can't protect you here.
No, it can't. Ashton is torn between getting up and not looking back and just tilting his head back to look.
The whoring vestiges of friends. I think Isaac immediately starts screaming.
Oh, 100%.
Speaking of which,
Eddie turns
Isaac,
towards
what-
Isaac.
Isaac, what
Sorry.
is your psychotic break?
I don't know.
Oh,
That's a
let's
good
see.
question.
What do you have? In
Body
your bucket?
dysmorphia.
You got the greatest psychotic break of them all. Um,
In the secret. Are you looking in the secret?
um, you. What do you have in your bucket? You've got a rusty old knife and the
knife-
doll of you.
Yeah.
You got the doll of you.
I have a knife in my hand, but I have the doll in there of me. Yeah.
Do you want to do something with the doll?
I do, yes, actually. I
Oh,
would
go ahead. Tell me what your phobia and or mania will contain with
I'm gonna
this
think
doll.
that because of the doll, it's like I don't want to say a fear of dolls. That's too on the nose, right? Or like a mania for dolls. I think that's too on the nose. But I think like just seeing
Hmm.
herself and just pure hatred rising up because of it.
Hear me out.
Yeah,
The doll is dressed as a little girl.
that's true.
Why would you be you when
That's
you
true.
could be the doll?
That's true. I like
You
that one.
think you are the doll.
Oh my god.
You start ripping your own guts out.
That's true, bro. That's a big brain
But-
play there.
Eddie's gonna turn towards Isaac, and with a smile on his face, he's gonna swipe at Isaac without saying anything and try cutting him across his gut.
Oh my god. Eddie's gonna kill us, pal.
Roll.
Roll me body. We're looking for a 5.
Oh, that's not good.
Damn it! Why am I rolling so bad? This is my best one.
Partial success though. Because you didn't exceed 10. You are going to get damage off. We'll take 1 point of damage as you barely just scrape across the abdomen of little Miss Isaac. Now, your mother is upon you, Isaac, as she puts her hands gently on your shoulders and says, "Oh, sweet darling, you tore your costume. Here, I can help with that," as she immediately starts putting towards the room.
I think at this point, watching all this, Ashton is gonna tilt his head back.
You see the same yawning vistage of this. It's hard to describe. It's a mound of flesh that's bore open wide, and amber liquid is pouring out. It's a very yonic shape, although you might not quite understand what that means at this age. Ashton,
Cronenberg.
you. Ashton, you also see Lane in new form. He clearly has had his throat slit and, well, at one point dismembered, but seems to have regrown new limbs. I'm going to need you to make a sanity check. A 1.
Big.
So you're just going to take 2 points of sanity loss.
Well, I have a break. I go into
Wait.
psychosis.
You go to 0.
Oh,
Starts ripping his own
boy.
teeth out.
I think, yeah. You
Start bashing your mouth into the fucking concrete of the basement.
You know what? I really do like that, actually. You feel your teeth wriggling in your skull. You want them out. You want them out really bad. You've got shears in your pocket.
Man, if only they were pliers.
Yeah, he pulls out the shears and he just starts going for his own teeth.
All right. Give me a body check.
Body is, yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
The
no.
dedication on this one.
And it also satiates Eddie, because I'm definitely going to be bleeding.
Yeah, you sure are. Only taking 3 points of damage.
I'm dead.
Blood loss overtakes you as you feel yourself slipping into unconsciousness.
So, so, so Eddie's on 0 on sanity right now, right?
Yes,
Oh,
Eddie
yeah.
is.
Oh
So
my
it-
god, this went from, like, okay to a shit show in 5 seconds.
It really
So-
did. Like, oh my
With-
god. You.
with Isaac, with Isaac thinking she's the doll, she's gonna notice that, see the wound, but instead of seeing blood, she just sees stuffing.
Yarn. Red yarn.
Stuffing. Yeah, just red yarn, and she's gonna just think, crap, I have to fix this, and she's gonna,
Runs up to the sewing room.
yeah, she's gonna like,
Oh.
Oh,
take a thrust at her mother with a knife to try and get her out of the way so she can go straight to the sewing room.
Okay. So with the knife, I'm gonna give you a +1 to this, or not a +1, a -1 to your roll. Roll body looking for we'll say a 5.
With a -1, so 0.
Oh,
So a 0.
that's a crit.
You,
that's a great. Yeah, that's crit.
you, with this thing expecting you to fall in line as you have done so far, you thrust this rusty kitchen knife that has been managed to keep sharp all these years, and as you fling it forward, you manage to catch your mother in the neck. It does not react, but it's enough of a distraction that you can pull the knife and run up the stairs. Eddie, what are you going to do?
And he's gonna walk over to Isaac, and he's gonna start
Up the
helping
stairs.
Isaac carve his teeth, or
No,
not
Ashton.
Isaac. Ashton, help Ashton start carving his teeth out.
Oh, his mouth is full of blood, and he's just on the ground, dead.
Oh, my
Well-
sanity's so fucked up. Like, I'm just gonna help you. I saw that you're like doing that, so I'm just gonna help you since you just lost consciousness. So
There's
I'm
just
just gonna
a
help you
couple
finish.
bubbles popping on the top, like it popping in a pool of blood in his mouth. Just a couple bubbles coming out of his lips and popping.
There's-
The last few, right? Like 2, 3, maybe.
Ooh, man, I'm really good at this. I've
Oh
become
my
a dentist.
God! It's a series of ones, all of which have just been leading us to our own doom.
I love this. Eddie. Eddie, oh,
Oh my god.
you could not be happy. Your mother is behind you, cheering you on as you beat Ashton's face to a bloody pulp. There's hardly anything left, except for maybe an errant eyeball staring at the proud work that you've made. Clearly, Ashton appreciates it. Otherwise, he would have said something.
Ed-
This is so
Eddie-
fucked up.
Eddie's gonna turn around to his mother and he's gonna swipe at his mother to help her see her blood and how beautiful it is.
Realizing this, the thing that is not quite your mother immediately starts to bleed from her throat where she was gashed earlier, although it seems almost like an impression of which. And she says, "Good children, now drink up." As she goes ahead and grabs you, Eddie, and forces your head to the ground where it's spilling out. Let's jump up to Isaac. You have made your way to the sewing room where you once found the doll. In front of you is the sewing machine, the needles, and some thread.
So, being at a 2, right? I'm not completely insane yet.
Correct.
So, what's gonna happen here is Isaac's gonna go grab a needle or two, some thread, and
Suture
try.
yourself up.
Well, we're gonna try to suture ourselves up here,
Roll me
and
mind.
while still trying to think of an exit on how to get out. Roll mind, you said?
Yeah. All right, good enough. Go ahead, regain 1 hit as you suture yourself up. It is excruciatingly painful, but it will keep you from dying. And while we'll also use that as your escape plan rule, you begin to think of ways to get out. You could try prying open one of those windows. Probably on the first floor, that seems more reasonable. Although you don't have the strength for that. You think probably the easiest way out might be climbing up the coal chute. Although you saw how it went for the other two, and your mother is down there. Lastly, you think, well, you could try beating the wooden front door down. It'd be easier than the metal doors. After what could have Lane actually wrapped the chain around? Likeliness is it's something wooden and nailed to the door frame itself.
That sounds like the only option here, honestly. Um, knife in hand, doll, bucket with a doll, a bloody needle, and some extra thread in the other hand. We're gonna go and try and get that door down.
All right. You quickly make your way down the stairs. I'm gonna need a body roll for this sequence of action.
Yeah. Yeah. Not
Buddy.
bad. I not bad.
Buddy, that's pretty good.
I don't know if it's good enough to beat a door down as a 9-year-old, but
Well,
good.
here's how the sequence of events goes down. You bolt down the stairs, and their rickety state has one advantage. It broke, and that sent you flying down the stairs. You catch that kind of momentum, the speed of you, the sheer mass of you falling is enough to break the door down, as it was simply wrapped to the doorknob and the mailbox, which over the ages seemed to have rotted away. Very lucky strike, if I do say so myself. A lucky strike that is not abated, because when you get up and look behind you, you see your mother surrounded by your 2 dear friends, now covered in grotesque vestiges of organs and too damn many legs and all. Well,
Okay.
you two, what do you say to your friend?
I'm nice.
You lucked out there, Chunky. You can say that with no teeth. I just tested that under my breath. I was like, yeah, no, that's the roof of the mouth your tongue's hitting. You're good.
Yeah.
Eddie, what do you say?
I don't really know.
Eddie seems like the stoic type. I don't think he'd say anything.
Yeah, it's probably just like a hand motion beckoning.
Yeah, just a one finger.
I think even better, it's one of those from one of your hands. But the most sincere and friendly wave that you always greet your friend Isaac with. from one of your many others. Isaac, what do you want to do?
Leave.
Understandable. Now, you can't quite do that just yet without making a sanity check, seeing the fate of your friend.
Yeah. I knew it was coming. I just don't know if I have the strength to press the dice. Here we go.
Zimbapadoodap.
Oh!
Oh! I was looking for a 3!
Let's
You
go!
succeed! You only take 1 point.
Oh my god!
Bare minimum! Bare minimum!
I rolled a d4 for that, by the way. The mac. Just so you know, if you failed that, that would have been 2d4.
Oh no.
You rolled you rolled a 1 on a d4?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro,
The dice are telling you to live.
The dice are telling you to run.
Yeah, sprinting. Gone.
Alright. You dash off the porch and immediately are met with the wrought iron fence that you jumped over to get in. Although you do remember Ashton taking an alternative way in the hole that was made. It seems to be guarded by a cat with maggots crawling out of its eyes.
So that's where the cat went.
That's cool. I'm going over the fence again. Tossing
Over the
knife
fence?
over. Tossing the knife over, and we're climbing one more time, baby.
Okay, roll body.
Oh, fuck.
That's-
Oh!
The dice are telling you to run.
June
Man,
bug.
these characters do end up being the one that lives.
I know.
Isaac's tiny frame clambers over the fence with great speed as a loving family of, well, you can't really call them people, amasses on the front
What do you mean
porch.
by that?
There's Lane, Eddie,
Fuck Lane.
and Ashton. Your mother's there too, although she has dropped the vestige of your mother and is clearly, well, the Witch of Hemlock Lane as you hop on your bike and pedal as fast as you can into town. All right, boys. That's it.
I'd like to say that, you know, with the mental break, um, even after getting into town, you know, to safety, Isaac's like, man, I gotta look more like this doll, and starts adding like stitches along her body.
Oh god.
And once she gets back to her room, she sits down, lays back, gives out a sigh of relief, looks to the needle in the bucket. No candy, just the needle and the extra thread she brought. Looks at the doll, sees where the stitches are, and tries to mimic them.
All right, I love it. So, do you guys want to do a little bit of a post-mortem? What do you think your families would do after you're missing? What did Isaac do after you all went missing?
Oh god. I want to talk. My secret went dark, so this is gonna make this so much better.
I love how I posted a meme of like a kitten just blood, 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 blood.
Dude, I had to put the pyro trailer.
Yeah, no, I was watching it for a second. I was just like, where is this going? And then I see, like, through the eyes, the fucking spraying of flowers, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, bro, this is definitely what the brains went to.
So, let's do a little bit of a post-mortem for Isaac. What is Izzy up to in her room?
Well,
It's been,
you know,
we'll say, a week. There's been a missing persons called out for most of the kids.
I think. Oh my. Izzy had like that entire week, you know, didn't leave her room, and the time she did, she would avoid her dad on the way out. just not, just go out into the woods, go out places until the first day she comes back to school. She comes to school in a little dress with like suspender combo dress, like denim type deal with like an
Hmm.
undershirt with a shirt on, like a flowery shirt on underneath. All the kids. She shows up to class late. She just opens the door, walks in, and it's just stitching all like at the joints across like the face, like into like a smile almost, and like kind of over her eyes, but to where she can still open them to see, and just X's like what the doll would have, and just all over it, just stitching everywhere, and she just walks into her class like this, like nothing's wrong, says hi to the teacher, just the looks on everyone's face in there, says hi to the teacher, greets everyone, and just sits down at the desk, waiting for class to start.
Yeah, I think at first people think, oh, he's just really into Halloween and still wearing a costume, still being spooky, but it's the first week of November, and after your teacher notices that those aren't painted on stitches, I think within within the day you're taken to the psych hospital. Um yeah. What do you think happens to the families of we'll start with Ashton. What do you think starts with your family? How do you think they react to your absence?
So, um, it would probably just be the mother and father, and it would be one of those, zooming in on the family home, right? There on the white picket fence there is a missing poster flyer for Ashton. Um, and you kind of go in through the front door. You turn into the family room, and there you see his mother crying her eyes out and hearing occasionally her hiccup, "I have lost both of my children."
Oof.
and,
Oh no.
and the camera kind of pans to the mantle on the fire, the mantle above the fire, and it shows a row of pictures, um with up until about Ashton was about 6 years old. It shows the a older brother, probably about 10 to 12, always with Ashton, and then they're just gone.
Oh.
Also went to the end of the lane.
And then the camera would then pan, and it would then go down down to the basement where his father is, and all you fucking see is him sharpening a hunting knife, and then it would just cut.
Oh. Oh. And what about Eddie?
Eddie. Mother would probably be adopting alcoholism, trying to um, suppress the emotions of losing her only child. And her father, or his father, sorry, will be helping with the search party, constantly looking for Eddie day in, day out, barely sleeping, not eating at all, losing weight due to it, and he's losing his sanity also.
I think yeah, that's really good. I think the last shot we see of this entire story is a small search group of about 4 people in front of the house at the end of Hemlock Lane. And that's where we'll call it for tonight. How do you think guys feel? Is that fun?
Jesus Christ! It went from okay to okay, it's starting to get a little bad to holy fuck, we're all dead.
Hey, I'm in the psych ward.
Welcome to Lovecraftian fiction, where there are no happy endings.
Yeah, I had to
I
make
love how
sure
we
of that.
became a part of a freaking how what? Why am I forgetting it again? I just said it earlier. Cronenberg.
Oh yeah,
The
Cronenberg
Cronenberg.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Aaron, I can't believe you rolled a 1 on that last D4. Literally, I was still at 2
I
sanity.
was
Right.
so hoping. I was so hoping for a 2. Oh my god, I was so hoping for a 2.
Bro,
I really wanted to see what you would have done.
I mean, honestly, I don't know how different it would have been from the ending already, other than she got away.
No, I
Went
think
for
what
a
it would have
ball
been.
and fell limp.
Yeah.
No, I think what it would have been, right, is you thought you were the doll.
Yeah.
And so you would have thought to yourself, this body is merely a mode of transportation, and then proceeded to huck the doll, and then just flop to the ground.
I transfer my consciousness to the doll.
Yeah.
The search party just comes up to the fucking house at the end, and all that's sitting in front of the fence is the knife and the doll.
And the other 2 bikes.
Yeah, the
Oh
other,
my
And the
god.
other 2 bikes.
all 3 bikes, 'cause I wouldn't have
Oh
gotten
yeah,
away.
all 3 bikes, yeah.
Dude, I don't like. I'm curious. So Chucky, your secret was the secret for your character was that he had an older brother at one point.
Yeah, that he watched
Yeah.
get murdered.
And mine was a very late return library book that I was terrified to go back and actually return it, since it's been like
I fucked
a
with
year
that,
or two since I haven't returned it.
I fucked with that though. That would have been me when I was that old. When I was that young.
Yeah, no, I went dark as sin.
Dude,
And
mine
that
was
Izzy is clearly she's trans.
no, not even.
Yeah.
That's not even what
No?
it is. No. It's just her father wanted a boy so bad that after her mother died a couple months before, they moved, and just he forced her to dress as a boy and change.
Yikes. Yikes.
So yeah,
Change
we
her
had 2
name,
kind of
play it
dark
away.
ones, and then a library book.
Yeah, right. That it was just.
Why do
she
you
was
think I
forced to
asked
be a
if I
boy.
recognized any of the books?
So Aaron, I have
Oh.
to ask, where were the other 2?
The other 2, they were both in. Well, firstly, one was downstairs amongst the preserves, right? And the other one was actually upstairs in a library where it was actually in the library where Eddie was supposed to find the exact same book he's sitting in there.
Oh my god.
So we just basically went, fuck it, we're not doing this anymore. Right as soon as we
And
were
kill
about to find
ourselves.
his.
Yeah.
And then we
Well,
just ended up killing
Wait,
ourselves.
what happened if we even found all 3? We still would have had to get out.
Correct.
To be honest, this
But-
would have made a really good horror movie.
At least a short movie, 45 minutes.
Yeah, like a short movie, but it would have made a really good one.
Yeah. So, I have $6,000 in the bank. Is that enough?
So
Definitely keeping this character sheet. Good memories.
Yeah, I'm saving.
Yeah, thank you guys. That was a lot of thoughts, questions, anything.
That was great.
I'd like
We need to do
point
something kind of like this for Christmas, but dealing with
Happy
Krampus.
Halloween.
I'd like to point out that I ended with only 1 health missing.
Yeah, the one health that you lost at the very beginning is the only health you lost.
Oh no, I lost another health. I just stitched it back up.
All right.
You know what? Honestly,
um,
I like how me tearing my costume on the way in was basically like foreshadowing
It
by accident.
was.
it was.
But completely by accident was foreshadowing.
And then the doll was another foreshadow into me trying to slice your stomach open.
Right? Oh my god.
Oh god, that was so good. So with Lovecraftian horror, you very rarely know what's going on
Yeah.
because usually learning about what the truth is well, usually what drives you insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to know, I can go ahead and spill beans.
What?
Sorry, what?
What?
I can go ahead and spill the beans if you like.
I mean, sure.
It's
Oh,
unlucky
yeah.
that this is what everybody got turned into, bro. Centaur from Fallout.
It's Centaur from Fallout. Oh
Yeah.
god. Yep. Yep, that's them.
Unlucky, bro. Unlucky.
So, that massive fleshy hole in the basement, that was actually the Earth's womb, which is connected to Shug Niggurath.
Yeah, I knew it. The mother, the sheep mother.
Yep. And this woman or creature or whatever it was, he's, well, making more of whatever these are by
Goat.
having them drink the embryonic fluid coming out of the Earth's womb.
The goats of Shub-Niggurath. The black
Yep.
goats. Yeah. That's
Jesus
crazy, bro.
Christ.
Wait, if that's the case, hold on, I got a better example.
That I can't believe I fucking knew my character would be the first to die. I fucking knew it.
I'm just glad you're not more horrified that I had your character drink embryonic fluid.
There we go.
I
If
mean,
that's
it's a
what we're going for.
Lovecraftian horror. I expect some shit like that.
Yeah, if we're doing Shub-Niggurath, we gotta pull up the black goats or the dark young, whatever they're called in Overlord.
Yes.
See, it's disgusting to drink that, but also my sanity was so fucking low. It was just okay.
I was
Eddie was like, well, day in the life. glug glug.
I was unconscious. One of you had to spoon it into my mouth.
Mouth, you
it
mean
just
neck
seeped
hole?
in.
Yeah.
I like pretty much just.
That was
Bro,
fucking
all I'm
wild.
saying is, you say that's gross, but motherfuckers eat their placenta, so I mean,
True.
you know,
Fair enough.
What else is new?
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
It went from okay to bad to holy fuck.
So
Well, that's usually the case in a lot of horror films.
Yeah.
No, it made more than just a 180. It went 4-dimensional on that shit.
Mother was playing 5D chess, bro.
Like,
yeah.
literally, it was.
5-dimensional.
There was so much accidental foreshadowing.
Well, that's my favorite thing about role-playing games, especially stuff that's similar to this, is the players will often choose to make foreshadowing for me. Like, I had no intention of, like, from the start, I had no intention from having the easy spill her guts, but, you know, Eddie sure went for it.
That's funny, bro.
But I lost my sanity due to blood, which makes sense for that to happen. So it's like, it just went along with it.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but it also just so happened that the doll I had its guts spilled out.
I had a great time.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely. That was great.
Thanks for playing this dumb little system that I made on a whim.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
mean,
that
it
was
works
great.
It
fantastically.
still needs a bit of tuning. There needs to be, granted, any spells that you would have cast would have been in the library, but you guys didn't get to roll for your spirit very much, other than
Every time we
sanity
made a
checks.
sanity check. Yeah.
Other than sanity checks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled
So it
mine
didn't feel
fairly
like it
often.
had it didn't feel like it had as much of a function other than the one stat that you can choose to be better, not losing your sanity.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get to use mind that much. What do you mean? I had to use sanity more than I used mind.
Yeah, but usually that goes kind of hand in hand, right? You learn something about the dark truth of the world, and then wham bam, sanity check.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, Izzy made it out, but at what cost?
Yeah.
That six,
Traumatizing children.
that immediate 6 from 8 to 2 was just fucking nuts.
Yeah, that was rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I was like, bro, 2 damage? I'm not even going below. I'm not even hitting 5 yet. And you're like, you're gonna take another 6. You're gonna take another 4. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Imagine, bro. I can't even think of what would have happened if I made it out without going insane.
I mean, to be fair, you probably would have still gone mildly insane.
Yeah. Though I will say, the 2s and 3s came in clutch, and that crit with the minus
Oh
1
my
on
god.
the stab,
Oh, that was so good.
that 0. Oh my god.
The dice said, you know, we're gonna kill all your friends. We're gonna make you insane, but you're gonna get the fuck out of here.
The dice said, "All right, this this is gonna be a compelling story."
Really?
Get out. You get out, but at what cost?
So,
It's so funny because I
thoughts
just
on
saw a
this?
TikTok the other day, like yesterday, on how making stories where your characters succeed, but it's also the worst thing that could have happened to them.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
them
that's
achieving
pretty
their
accurate.
goal. Yeah, like them achieving their goal is like great and all, but it also is like terrible because they lost something in the process. In this case, sanity and started, turning themselves into a doll.
Izzy went fucking bonkers.
Hey, she was still sane enough to like, you know, think, yeah, I'm all good, bro. Like I'm chilling, but still insane enough to be like, you're not actually big chilling. It's just in your head you are. And I like to think that she might have, you know, maybe killed her dad at some point, but I didn't want to go down the it route with the bully, where he just kind of shiz his dad in his fucking
Mhm.
sleep. I was like, nah, nah, nah. I just want
So,
avoiding father the whole time
yeah.
while going through the change.
So I forgot how much I love running horror. Like, this was genuinely so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you had the most fun whenever we were inside the temple during our first campaign.
Oh
dude,
yeah.
temple, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the temple, and then when we were on top of one, yeah.
Thank you, Aaron, for the amazing game tonight.
Yeah, happy Hallows Eve.
I'm just
Happy
glad we got to
Halloween.
actually finish a one shot in one night for once.
I know, right?
And not like do a one shot and then turn it into a like almost 2-year long campaign. Yeah.
Well, no, it
Yeah, I
took
forgot.
over the one
And-
shot, the werewolf one shot that kicked all this off was supposed to take one, like, session. It took 4.
Yeah,
No,
and
it only
then we
took
made
3.
it.
We just dealt with the consequences
Alright.
of what all you did on the session.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, don't die. Have
See
fun.
you tomorrow,
Happy
Seth.
Halloween.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Noah, and thank you for letting me bash your head in with the meat cleaver, Chunky.
Yeah.
I like to think you used the